Hey there, gorgeous gays. Version 2 here with Let's Play Professor Layton and the Curious Village. When we last left off, a person died. It was a big deal, relatively speaking. Our story so far. So having finally returned to the Reinhold Manor with Claudia and tow, Layton and Luke are horrified to discover that a murder has taken place during their absence. Waiting for Luke and Layton at the manor is police detective Inspector Chelmy. Upon receiving a report of a murder, he has raced to St. Mystere to conduct an investigation. How did he get here so quickly? Actually, here's a good question, and I'm gonna guess that it's Inspector Chelmy who did that. How did Inspector Chelmy get here? No one can get into the village at the moment. See, I wasn't sure whether the guy was just part of the village before, but this description says that he raced to St. Mystere. No one can get in here at the moment. So I'm going to assume that he was the shady character that we saw who did, and he's probably the one who did the murder. Just throwing a ballpark guess out there. He has his suspicions about Luke and Layton. Shortly after the murder, a servant to the Reinhold family named Ramon goes missing. At Lady Dahlia's request, Luke and the professor set out to gather information on his whereabouts. And we also have to speak to these two, because we didn't do that last time. By the way, Mr. Layton, I hear you're something of a puzzle connoisseur. This puzzle was popular in London when I left. I wonder if you have what it takes to solve it. There's a murder happening, and you suspect us of doing the murder. Okay. Okay. Again, zero pretense, zero anything. Just go for it. Very puzzling. He's totally the guilty one. Alright. 5 suspects. Alright, 5 suspects according to police headquarters for questioning. They give the following statements. 1 of the 5 of us is lying. Oh god, I'm going to be bad at this. 2 of the 5 of us are lying. I know these guys, and 3 of the 5 of us are lying. Don't listen to what they say. Out of the 5 of us, 4 are lying. And all 5 of us are dirty, rotten liars. The police only want to release suspects who are telling the truth. How many people should they let go? Oh, it's only how many people should we let go? Huh. So we don't have to actually work out who's doing what. It's just how many people. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is actually nowhere near as difficult. I really thought it was going to be one of us is always telling the truth and one of us always tells lies. And even though, like, I've seen that movie, I still don't know the solution to that because I keep forgetting it. Well, this is just a matter of deduction. If you work out, you just got to work out, like, whose statement it would be accurate to make the amount of liars correct. Which would be D. That's... I think I just worked it out that quickly. Because, like, if one of them is... Because, think about it this way. One person can be telling the truth out of all of them. And if one person's telling the truth... just gotta ask them what 2 plus 2 is. Sure, that is easier. Don't listen to what they say. Out of the 5 of us, 4 are lying. If they're telling the truth, then there's 4 liars, which is the other 4. And all of them are saying a different statement to them. And all of the others, and if they're telling the truth, then, well, they can't be. Like, A can't be telling the truth of saying one of the 5 of us is lying, because everyone's saying something different. How many people should they let go? They let go 1 person. They let go 1 person.
There we go.
Bam! Easy! Easy!
Another puzzle solved.
Easy clap. Let's go. That's right, every suspect accused a different number of people. If anyone's telling the truth, it had to be 1 suspect, no more or less. The only suspect who Simon fits that condition is D. It looks like he's a free man now. And the rest of you can bicker among yourselves, you idiots. I suppose I should have given you a tougher puzzle to solve. You'd best use that brain of yours to find that golden apple everyone has a buzz about. And more strange gizmos. Fucking easy shit. Easy shit. Pardon me, but we happened upon an adorable picture of you and your daughter Flora a moment ago. I beg your pardon. The picture of you holding a baby, the one in the next room. I'm sorry, but you must be mistaken. I've never had any children. who's the baby? Are you a stepmother? And you're just describing it weird? Huh? My apologies, madam. I must have been mistaken. At any rate, time is of the essence here. Go and find Ramen and bring him back, would you? If that's not Lady Dahlia in the photograph, then who on earth could it be? I think we'll do well to ask the butler a few questions. Perhaps he can clear this up for us. Could just be like a family history photo, and it's just one of those cases where two people in the family, like, from before and now just look very similar to each other. That's a thing that happens in like, stories and stuff, right? My pinky is sticky. Why is my pinky sticky? Not a sex thing! Shut up! Shut up! I can already read your thoughts. It's not a sex thing. It's not a sex thing. Shut up. Shut up, it's not that. It's not that. Oh my god, you perverts. Jesus Christ. How dare you? How dare you? I would have a shower between that and streaming. Jesus. Obviously. Do you really want me to rock up on stream? Just like this? And just go like that? Come on. Come on. I know I may have a canvas print in my room that says the fuck room, but come on. Come on. Perverts. Jesus. Also, I ruined my hair for a bit. My hair was actually almost doing what I wanted it to do today. My hair's been getting a little bit better at that. I think me obsessively brushing it several times a day is starting to slowly... Like, it's still got the curls and everything at the end, but it's not, like, going out to the side. It's having the correct amount of volume. I brush my hair maybe, like, fucking 10 times a day at this point. So I brush it when I wake up, before I go to work, when I get home from work, before I start streaming, after I stream, I have a shower, and then, like, I'll brush it after the shower, and I'll brush it once it's dry, and then I'll brush it before bed. I do it... Now that my hair's way shorter, and it's not, like, halfway down my fucking back, I brush my hair so much more frequently. Honestly, it's hard for me to go back. Oh, whoops, sorry. I didn't mean to tap the screen there. I've gone back to some of my old streams, and it's not even that long ago. Like, I've only had hair this short since, like, fucking December. And it's May now. Like, beginning of May. I've gone back to some of my streams where my hair is halfway down my back, and I'm just like, it looks so much better now. Like, I still bitch about it doing the curl to the side thing, but it's just it doing a thing that I don't want it to do. But it definitely looks a shitload better at this length. This is definitely the length that works for me. Shorter than that, and it just gets way too curly and just looks like bloody ringlets. And then longer, it just loses all volume because it's way too heavy. So it's just flat on top of my head and then a sprawled out mess everywhere else. Because then it gets too long to even like form into place. It just looks like a frizzy, wavy mess. Certainly, sir. How can I help you? Is there the picture of Lady Dahlia upstairs? The one of her holding a small child. Ah, yes, about that old picture. That's not Lady Dahlia, I'm afraid. It's a picture of Baron Reinhold's former wife, Lady Viola. Oh. Baron Reinhold just married someone who looks the fucking same but younger. Wow. 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 I'm gonna trade in my wife for a newer model, basically. Jesus. But I certainly understand why you would mistake one for the other. They were virtually identical in their appearance and gestures and even the way they moved. So that photo isn't of Lady Dahlia, but of an earlier wife of the Baron. Wow, imagine finding someone who looks that much like you. What are the odds? Is there a chance the two were relatives of one another? I've never heard anything to suggest as much, sir. It just happened one day. The Baron arrived home and at his side was Lady Dahlia. Sorry to say, that's all I really know about the matter. Just showed up one day? Even at this, oh yeah, Viola and Dahlia, yeah, they're both flower types, yeah. He had a type. He very much had a type. Not really, but myself. Thank you, Matthew. How odd. The more I hear, the stranger the whole affair starts to sound. Lady Dahlia was added to your mysteries. Alright. Alright. It's almost like this village. It's almost like this village is odd. Hello, how's the cat gonna give me a puzzle? Are you holding glasses? Hmm? Meow. Oh, wait. Are they glasses of, I forget the guy who was murdered. Or are they Ramon's? Simon's! They are Simon's glasses. But how on earth did they end up here? This could be a crucial clue in the investigation. I think it's best if we took these to Inspector Chelmy. What's the matter, Mr. Layton? Inspector, take a look at these. These glasses belong to Simon. We found them out in the garden. What the? I imagine they simply fell off the body when it was being carried out of the village. Besides, if you have enough time to manage the village lost and found, shouldn't you be searching for the Reinhold inheritance or whatever it is you're supposed to be doing? Of course, if you continue to try my investigation, I have some ideas about what you can do. My sincerest apologies, Inspector. I was trying to fucking help. I don't like that Chelmy one bit. He reeks of smoke and he's full of himself. And that's just, and the way he treats you, Professor, it's just too much. Luke, my boy, pay it no heed. Right now we have other priorities. Let's go ahead and find ramen. And it's the only game that still uses the exclamation point for story and puzzle. The rest are different icons. Oh, interesting. That will make the life in the future definitely easier. Also, can we just talk about how Layton is just like the fucking pinnacle of grace as a person? The amount of times that he just blows things off. He really just tries to always act the gentleman. And I'm just waiting for the point where he's tired of being nice and he goes apeshit. I'm just waiting for that moment where he just turns around and fucking decks a cunt. Like, I'm just waiting for it. Because Luke looks like he's ready to do it at any moment, but Layton always holds him back. So I'm just waiting for the moment where Layton's the one who actually does it. Look at you fretting away there. Whatever's the matter? Also, they said the body was carried out of the village, which once again, no one can leave the village. Sorry to trouble you, but have you seen Ramen around here today? He was here until just a while ago. I can't say I've seen him today, which is strange considering how often he sneaks off the job. But enough of that. I hear you're quite nice with puzzles. Would you mind helping out with a puzzle I've been mulling over? Oh, right now we're sort of in the middle of something. But if you insist, I mean the inspector asked us to do something. One line puzzle 1. 30 out of 30 picarats. Oh, it's these types of things, yes. Have you heard of one-line puzzles? The idea is to place your pen to paper and draw a shape without lifting your pen from the paper or retracing any part of the line. You can, however, cross lines. Now that you're familiar with the concepts, look at the 4 pictures below. One of them cannot be drawn with one line. Which is it? Oh, I'm always bad at these. There's a fan comic where Layton is like, now come Luke, we must be polite. It would be unlike a gentleman for us to call him a fucking dumbass. So one of them can't be drawn with one line. It's one more line, the video game. So I'm pretty sure the first one can. So I do this, you can go, yeah, you can do that one. You can do that one. You can do the first one. Can you do the box here? Maybe not that way. So trying to work out which one you can't do. This is the concerning thing. Sorry, I'm just fixing up my hair because my hair is just frizzy today. It's just frizzy. I didn't put hair oil into it this morning before I went to work or before I started streaming or anything. So it's just frizzier than normal. So it's just there's little strands flying out everywhere with my fan. I'm like pretty confident you can do this bottom one. You just go, yeah, and then you go, Yeah, you can definitely do that one. So you can definitely do the top left and bottom right. Working out whether you can do the bottom left is difficult. It's the top right one here that I'm not sure about. No, you can do that one. I'm gonna guess this one. Wow, what a fucked up circle. Are you shitting on my circles? Are you shitting on my circles?
That should do it.
Come on. Yay! There we go. There we go.
Another puzzle solved.
There we go. Very nice. There's actually a very easy way to tell whether or not a given picture has been drawn in one stroke. This method will be revealed to you after you solve one more of these riddles. You don't get to find out just yet. You don't get to find out just yet. It's probably something to do with, like, with how a start point would work, or whether there's any individual, like, there's probably something about, like, if there's a vertice that has a certain amount of lines coming off of it, then it can't be. There's probably something along the lines like that. There's an easy way to do this, but we're no snitch. We did say this was one-line puzzle 1. Some fine work there. I was stuck on this puzzle for I don't know how long. Ah, you there, boy. I just had a terrible vision of you running into trouble tonight. So be careful out there, alright? Well, that's a welcome piece of news. But don't worry about me, because I don't get scared very easily, he says, like this, just terrified. I don't get scared easily, what are you talking about? Why is my leg pulsing? I can feel the blood flowing in my right leg. It's uncomfortable. Hello. Hey, you two. What are you up to? Let me in on the secret. Ah, I got it. Don't tell me I told you I got it. Out searching for somebody, huh? Looking for info, yeah. But sorry, I haven't seen your man. You sure you didn't see or hear anything that might help us? No, I got nothing for you. Stop asking me about it. I see. Well, in any case, thank you for your time. Oh, yeah, and good luck with your silly search. 2 silly men on a silly search, right? Right. But definitely do not go poking around the tower in the north side of the village, understand? Tower on the north side of the village? How do you even get to that part of the village? Do you remember that clock tower in the square? You must pass through it to get to the village, to the north side of the village. Let's go and check it out. Alright. Silly man. Can't do silly things. Alright. Really check whether I could do anything in there. Alright, almost. Leg, I need you to stop. Leg, I need you to stop. That's the clock tower you're talking about, right, Professor? Yes, quite right. Someone's sitting in front of the entrance. Okay, we'll not go to the tower in the village in the north of the village. Hey, look, do you want to go to the tower in the north of the village? Sounds like a fun idea. You got more puzzles for us, bro? Buddy. My man. You've been investigating St. Mystere. Feel free to continue, but stay away from that tower. Place brings misfortune upon the village, and I strongly advise you keep your distance. I'm getting more and more concerned about this curious village. Is it true what they're saying about a murder at Reinhold Manor? A murder in our little village. The very thought gives me the shivers, and a great idea for a novel. Oh, excuse my insensitivity. I'm just always on the lookout for new ideas. How can I help you? We're looking for Ramen. Have you seen him around? No, I can't say that I've seen him today. But if your search has turned up nothing, he's probably at the park or in the tower. You know, somewhere the villagers don't normally go. A tower, huh? Well, you should stay as far from that tower as possible. There are all sorts of bad rumors about it. It does seem that way. We keep running into people who say that. Just what are the rumors? Just, you know, bad stuff. I suppose an episode of The Simpsons like this. There's something really scary about that tower. Jesus! Cutscene! Cutscene showing the spookiness of the tower. It's scary. Scary tower is scary. Oh, do you have any more puzzles? You gotta talk to everyone for puzzles. That's how it works. We're gonna try another puzzle. Nothing gets my heart racing like a passionate man. Oh, I don't have any. Damn. Damn. I'm assuming, like, every time a chapter passes, that's when, like, if someone has a new puzzle, that's when it will proc. We still can't get over the bridge, by the way. How are people getting in and out of here? Having the Layton over. Oh, wait. Of course, much as I do the contraption, just a car after all. I was wondering if they were going to mention how a body was taken out of the village, given that whole thing about it. But they have not. Whoa! Oh, that was an in-game sound? So there's so much of my hair. Yeah, you probably can't even say that, but there's so much of my hair flying around today. Ah, this is why you take care of your hair, everyone. I missed one day of it, now my hair's just a freezing mess. Ah, what the heck was that sound? Ah, I just have had it! Would someone please stop that awful racket? What's the matter, sir? Who are you calling sir? I'm a young man. But never mind that, I'm furious. Did they say out of the village or just out of the house? I forgot. Well, they definitely said that Shelmy rushed to the village when he heard a murder happens. Like, they definitely said that he rushed to the village. Because they said Shelmy rushed to St. Mystia when he heard of a murder. So at the bare minimum, Shelmy got into the village at some point. So, yeah. That sound, that horrible noise, I can't get a wink of sleep at night. Used to be the tower only made a noise every once in a while, but now it's been roaring non-stop. Why is the tower making sounds? I don't think we know when the bridge got raised, though. I mean, the first time we came back to the bridge, it was raised. So we went to the manor, the cat ran away, and the moment that we came out to look for the cat, the bridge was raised at that point. Like, it was definitely raised before we got back to the manor, because we only just did that. How am I supposed to sleep? You hear me, tower? How am I supposed to sleep? Please calm yourself, sir. Do you have any idea what the source of that deafening din is? You know, now that you mention it, I don't have the slightest clue about that. I've heard it's the roar of a huge monster that lives up in the tower, but who knows? This tower's getting incredibly concerning. I mean, also, look at it. Looks like it could fall over any minute. So it's coming from the tower, is it? Hello? Do you have a puzzle for me? Tee-hee! That guy gets so worked up he turns red like a tomato. He looks so silly. You know, a puzzle. Do you have a puzzle for me, sir? I just had it! Would someone please stop that awful racket? No puzzles for me. Anyone here with a... Have you got another puzzle? Gotta check everyone, you know. Sorry, you said next time we bump into each other. Jen's looking for something, aren't you? We were called to St. Mystia to locate the golden apple. We came all the way from London. We keep getting sidetracked by unrelated matters. We haven't made any progress into our investigation. Luke seems mad. Sorry to hear things aren't going smoothly. Well, you like puzzles, don't you? You'll fit right in here. Frank, I here trying to keep things together. Would you mind helping me out with a problem? I have some milk I need to divvy up, but my measuring cup seems to have grown legs and walked away. Do you have any ideas how I might get myself out of this little pickle? Is this just the second version of this same puzzle? Is this the second version of this same puzzle? It is too! Kill me now. Kill me now. We have a 10 litre pitcher full of milk, an empty 7 litre pitcher, and an empty 3 litre pitcher. Pitchers are unmarked, and your task is to divide the 10 litres of milk so that both the 10 litre pitcher and the 7 litre pitcher are each holding exactly 5 litres. It's just the harder version of this one. Damn it, I solved this one by accident before. Okay. That brings it down to 4. Yes, I'm guessing. What are you talking about? I'm fiddling around with it until I work it out, because I don't know how you actually do these types of puzzles. There's a logical way to do this. I'm just bad at it. Again, it's macro level stuff, which is where puzzles are, like, difficult for me. When I've got to think about... I can't just do things one step at a time. I have to, like, think on a larger scale, because that's what's hard for me to think. Alright, so we need to get it down to 5. What combination of 10, 7, and 3 or something go down to 5? Will I give you plus and minus in the correct ways? Balls. See, the thing is, I don't even know how to think about it to start with without randomly guessing. Like, I don't even know how to mentally picture how to work this out. Well, without just throwing guesses there, I don't even know mentally how to work this out. Because you need to get a number down to 5. Or 2 numbers that add up to 5. Which you've got something that's 3. So if you got one of them down to 2, that would do something. Does something. Ah! What do you mean I'm guessing? What do you mean I'm guessing? Because I've got no idea what to do. What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Alright, so, okay. I gotta work this is how I work this out. I work it out the way I did the wolf puzzle. I just matter of elimination it, and I just take 20 minutes to do it. Like, if I put that in there, then what are my options? My only option here is to put 3 into 3 or put the 7 into 3. If I put the 3 into there, I don't think that changes anything, so I'm going to put this into here. Now what are my options? Put the 3 into there, that gives me 6. If I put that in there, this gives me 7. So I'll put that into there. I'm just trying to think of something that, like, what options do I have that create a new situation? Gives me 2 lots of 3. Although I don't think that actually helps me. No. There we go. Woo! I did it in 11. What was the minimum? I did it in 11. What was the minimum?
Professor, I've solved it.
Woo! I did it. Did it. Yeah, I was just trying to work it out by just like every move I need to make needs to change the situation. Although I think I doubled up at one point, so it's possibly 9. 9 moves. Yeah, I doubled up one of my moves at one point, so 9. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you solve that. Just every time you move it, you need to be creating something new. That's what it is. There it is. Now I can finally start on those scones. There must be some way I can return the favor. Well, it's being a restaurant, or come by near whenever you'd like. It's on the house. And here's an electrical plug as well, I guess. There's also that for you, if you want it. Okay, I still can't go through here. Open 10 AM, closed 5 PM. What time of day is it? It's a Ferris wheel back there. Oh my god! I didn't even realize I missed the hen coin last time I was here. Yeah, I can't do anything with that. What time of day is it? It says 10 to 5. Oh, because there's stuff going on, is there other reasons for it being closed? Hey there, you've been pretty busy solving puzzles, yeah? If you want to pass through here, you need to have solved at least 12 puzzles first. Oh god, we're getting Mario 64 checkpoint doors. Oh god, okay. But it looks like you've already done that. Well, I guess I just lied to you then. If you really want to pass through here, you're also going to have to solve one more puzzle. I've solved more than 13. I've solved like 30. Strange dots. The dice below look normal enough, but if you look carefully, there is a pattern. You know the following. A equals 0, B equals 9, Z equals 6. So what does D correspond to? Oh. Oh. Three? Don't worry, look, I know how to deal with
There
this.
we
Like,
go.
takes the backs into the dude to bypass him.
Another puzzle solved.
It's based on clocks. The bottom was 6, and that was 9 over to the side. So if it's over on that side, it's 3. It's clocks. It was clocks. Yeah, it was clocks. It was clocks. Way to go! You've earned it, sir, so come on through. Are you still after that scary cat? We're looking for one of the Reinhold's employees now. He's a man by the name of Ramen. You haven't seen him about, have you? Ramen, huh? Yeah, I think I might have. Oh, gosh, where did I see him? Maybe better off asking somebody else. Ask Lucy. She's standing under the clock tower. That's just eyeballs, and it looks scary. It looks scary just ripped out from its socket like that. Jesus. Oh, good. Oh, God, cutscenes. Cutscenes of the door dramatically opening. We can finally pass through the clock tower to the north side of the village. How exciting. Can't wait to see what's in store for us there. Actually, wait, before I go any further, I do want to check one thing. Anything in the House of Puzzles? Did I miss any puzzles yet? Seems to be a puzzle embedded in this door. Could have sworn there was nothing there a minute ago. Fascinating, this puzzle appears to be acting as some sort of lock for this door. How delightful. Look, my boy, why don't you give this puzzle a try? I'm almost certain the door will open if you solve it. There was a puzzle. Get the ball out. 1. Oh, God, is this rolling a ball out of a thing? Oh, God, it is. Can you get the red ball out of the maze? Slide obstructing blocks out of the way to clear a path for the ball. This problem can be solved in as few as 12 moves. There's a lot of these types of ones in this game. This is just the door one. This is just the car one again. It's just the car one again, but the rules are different. Alright. Move blocks out of the way by sliding the sides across them. Move the red ball in a similar fashion. Oh, it's not gravity. Okay. Slide the ball by to the hole by moving the blocks. Okay, I thought it was gravity falling down. It is not. It is not. Oh, okay, well, we've only got 2 options to move to begin with. Pardon me. We only have 2 possible options to start with, and moving the blue block doesn't get us anywhere. So we're doing this. Then we're going Alright, some of this is gonna have to slide behind there at some point. Oh,
Well, here's my guess.
Oh, it was easy. Oh, it was actually really easy.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Oh. With all those blocks in the way, getting a ball to the goal was harder than you expected, wasn't it? No, it was actually really easy. I had so few options that the answer was just right in front of me. Very nice. Door should open right up now. There we go. Now we can go inside the puzzle place. Yeah. Okay. So the place is called the House of Puzzles. I wasn't expecting there to be a house in the house. Oh, okay. There's a house in the house. Hint coins. Yeah, hint coins. The hint coins, I got them all. And even inside a different second, even more curious village. Hello. Hi, lady. How are you today? Why, hello there. Do you often find yourself hopelessly, achingly, painfully stuck on puzzles? Sometimes. Well then, Sonny, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Granny Riddleton's Puzzle Shack. Granny Riddleton? Where can we find this lady? Isn't it obvious she's right in front of you, boy? Just no wonder you have trouble solving puzzles. Luke, seriously. Yes, you're gazing at the beautiful and clairvoyant Granny Riddleton, guided to the puzzled puzzlers. Beautiful and clairvoyant. Professor, do you know what she's going on about? Luke! Don't be a dick. Fret not, Luke. Why don't you let me do the talking here? Sorry to disturb you, Mr. Alton, but by clairvoyant, do you mean to say that you have psychic powers? Can you do things like, say, pick a criminal out of a crowd or visualize the location of lost objects? Sure, any fortune teller can do that. So what if you can see a few days into the future? Big whoop! My specialty, you see, is puzzles, weirdly enough. Puzzles people forget about. Puzzles people miss. Surely your boys have had a few of those, huh? Well, we'll find out, I guess. No need to turn red. It happens to the best of puzzlers. What I do, you see, is I take those poor little lost little puzzles and invite them to come stay with me. Wow, so the puzzles that we've forgotten about, those puzzles are here now? Not quite, boy. I'm here to work on puzzles that have no other place to stay in this village. Looks like you finally worked out what makes you so amazing, boy. Now go ahead and give it a knock on the door of that little shack behind me. Inside you find rows of cute little jars, each one of them stuffed with a forgotten puzzle inside. Where you can find those forgotten puzzles of yours somewhere in the midst of all my little pretties. Inside yet another house. So that's telling me we haven't missed any. It seems we haven't missed any. No miss puzzles. I'm super good. And that's the thing. She said it's for puzzles that have no other place. So you could still potentially be able to talk to an NPC or find something in the environment that gives you a puzzle still, and it won't appear there. It's only if it can't appear anymore. The true puzzle is being able to work out where the hint coins are by just looking at the screen. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Puzzle god. What are you two doing over here? Look at that cat, Professor. It's not Claudia, is it? No, of course not. It's a different cat. Yes, it's an alley cat, and judging by the way he's bullying that poor mouse, a rather mean one at that. Yes, Luke, speaking of mice, have you heard of this one before? Like Dead Guy's puzzle, yeah. Yeah, it's a bit hard to solve Simon's puzzle, considering how fucking deceased he is. Too many mice. So many mice. Mice are famous for their ability to multiply at breakneck speeds. This type of mouse we have here gives birth once a month, birthing 12 babies each time. Baby mice mature and can give birth 2 months after they are born. You picked up one of these darling baby mice at the pet shop and brought it home the day after it was born. In 10 months from now, how many mice will you have? Oh god, this is just maths, isn't it? Okay, mice fancy build on 12 babies at a time. Mouse we have here gives birth once a month, birthing 12 babies each time. Baby mice mature and give birth 2 months after they are born. You picked up one of these selling baby mice at the pet shop and brought it home the day after it was born. In 10 months from now, how many mice will you have? Oh! It's a riddle. It's a riddle.
How does this sound?
You have 1 mice, and it's not pregnant.
I've solved it!
I saw through your bullshit this time, video game. I saw through it. You're training me to see through it. You're training me to see through your bullshit, video game. How fast can this mouse do the sex? Look at the picture! That's right, your mouse can't birth any babies by itself. Look how sad and lonely it is. It's being swallowed by a void of despair. What the fuck? Why does this game hate mice so much? The game is starting to teach me to see through its bullshit. Correct, excellent work, Luke. Where did we get the painting scrub? I appreciate how much this game goes for, fuck it, you don't need explanations. Like, I've never seen a game be so blatant with just, fuck you, this is just how the game works. Like, just accept it. Like, the game is pushing your suspension of disbelief to very, very immediately. Just accept what's happening. Because then the stray cat had a piece of a fame. Exactly, yeah. Like, the game so instantly just says, your suspension of disbelief should be in the fucking stratosphere. Like, things will just happen. People are just gonna give you puzzles out of nowhere. You're going to get items out of nowhere. Hidden coins happen to exist. Pika Arts are a point scoring system that you just have that, like, there's no in-game universe explanation for it or anything like that. Just, this is what the game's like, and just, like, you better get used to it because, like, we're gonna do that from second one. Which is fine. There's no problem with it. Oh, it's not gonna open anytime soon. There's no problem with that. It's not a bad thing that the game does that, but it is funny. But it is funny. Like, I'm someone who can appreciate lack of subtlety, because I feel like there's definitely been a point where people will assume subtlety equals smart and subtlety equals well written. So a lot of people will try to write things in subtle ways or like obtuse ways that come across as being subtle and stuff like that. But I'm someone who I can very much appreciate the in your front attitude of just, fuck you, that's just how it works. Which is what this game's doing to with its world of just like, yeah, everyone here loves puzzles. They give you puzzles. You get painting scraps for solving some puzzles sometime. That's just how it works. Did you want to play a puzzle game? Because here's a puzzle game. Like I can respect the fuck out of that. It's like, oh, I need to say that I was about to say I need to say the name of the game. Fuck it, I'm just gonna bring the picture up on screen. Of just how much I can respect a video game for just saying fuck it. War of Worlds. The game is War of Worlds, and I want to show you the best sign in this video game. Like, you've got to fucking respect that. That is so good. Like, just fourth wall? Sorry, it doesn't even exist in this dimension. Please do not swim. There isn't an animation for it. Like, just, who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? Fuck it. And apparently, like, someone was saying in the thread that responding to this on Twitter, that if you jump into the water, yeah, you just walk around on the bottom of the pool. Because of course you do. It's so good. It's so good. I pressed the wrong button. There we go. There we go. It's so good. I love it so much. Anyway, hello there, little girl. Hee hee hee, what you doing? I can tell you want to ask me something, but would you mind solving my puzzle first? My little brother and I came up with this one together. Again, just fuck it, no pretense. Like, who cares about the pretense or anything? You want puzzles? Here are puzzles. Brother and sister. A boy and his sister are sitting around the kitchen table chatting. You know, sis, if I took away 2 years from my age and gave them to you, you'd be twice my age, huh? Well, why don't you just give me one more on top of that? Then I'll be 3 times your age. So how old is each sibling? I feel like the answer is they're younger than what they look like here. I feel like the answer is younger than what they look like here. It took away 2 years from my age and gave them to you, then you'd be twice my age. Alright. Okay, there is a way of, like, properly working this out. With algebra. Everything is algebra. But I'm gonna be lazy. Okay. So, twice my age, so the final result has to be, for his age, to be... Given the art, they are 1 and 3, of course. Okay. So, twice, so we're just gonna assume the ages to start with, right? Of this kid, like, so we're saying the twice age, right? So if you're 2 and you're double, that's 4. But to take the 2 off of that, like, that means that you would have been 4 and you would have been 2. And then if you take 1 off there, then you'd be 1 and you'd be 5. And that doesn't make sense. So it's not, this kid doesn't start at the age of 4. I'm glad we've worked this out. So if we say this kid is 4, that's actually, I already know that what I'm about to do is correct. I already know that what I'm about to do is correct. She's now 8, so it means before the 2 changed, you were 6. Right. Yeah, adding on to you were 6, and you were also 6, actually. And then if you take off one more, then you go 3, and you go 9. There we go. They're both 6 years old. They're both 6 years old. She's 66, actually. She's 66 years old. I think this is correct. I could be wrong on this.
There we go.
What I was doing was like on the right path, but oh no, I didn't. I was about to say, did I fuck up one of my steps at one point for their ages? No, they're both 6. They're both 6. We're almost at 1,000 Pikarots, and we would be if I didn't fuck up some of the questions, but that's irrelevant. That's a way more complicated drawing than I did. That's right. The conditions in the puzzle only work if both the brother and sister are currently 6 years old each. The 2 siblings are actually twins. Hey. They could have been born 9 months apart, and they're both currently, like, before their 7th birthday. But after their 6th. That's also possible. Mummy and Daddy pumped one out, and the moment the other one was out, was just like, let's do that again. Was that too easy for you? Oh well. Hey, you know the guy from the mansion, Ramen? He may look sedate, but my does he like the nightlife. He parties with that, he's friends with that party animal Jarvis. Jarvis. Do Jarvis and Ramen do coke and bang each other of a night at the local gay bar? I respect these two. Jarvis. I don't believe I know the man. When we find him? Well, you see, Jarvis isn't type to place much value in being gainfully employed. Ouch. Ouch, little girl. At this time of day, he's probably lazing around those steps to the north. Just head up north until you hit a fork in the road, then take the path to the right. Okay, I have to go now. Let's play again later. This feels awfully judgmental, Jesus. She's back! She's back. Oh dear, your fortune for this month looks abysmal. I recommend solving my puzzle if you want to avoid this terrible, potentially gory fate. I'll be honest, the people in this game are being more vicious and in the way that they talk and stuff than I was expecting. Like, I really thought it would just be like happy, fun kids game with puzzles. No. It's still aimed towards children, but like, it's not aimed towards children. It's made so it's possible for children to play with the amount of hint coins and stuff that you get. Old woman just ran up ahead of you to give you more puzzles. She managed to get ahead of us because she's not having to solve puzzles just to traverse 2 or 3 steps. Yeah, like the game's made possible that kids can still play it, but wow. Wow, some of the dialogue and stuff is definitely for the older crowd. Also, one-line puzzle once again. The idea of one-line puzzles, place your pen to paper. Across. Now you're familiar with the concept, look the 4 pictures below. One of them cannot be drawn with 1 line. Which is it? Well, there was a way of working this out before of whether it is or isn't possible to work this out instantly. But we don't know that trick yet. So I'm just going to do the curvies around here and go... Pretty sure this is just the same line that we saw for the other one. That one's fine. That one's fine. Oh, look at the pretty little bow! I like that, obviously. One on each hand, by the way. I don't know if I've ever shown the tattoos off, like, close on camera. You can probably see them all the time, because they, again, on the back of my fucking hands. But yeah, I don't know if I've ever shown them off, like, close to the camera. They're incredibly well done. They're incredibly well done. Like, the shading and everything on these is fucking amazing. And considering they're on the backs of my hands, they've lasted incredibly well. I got these tattoos, like, oh, fuck, how many years ago would it be at this point? Slightly sad topic. Well, by slightly, I mean very. But, how many years ago was it? Fuck, a lot longer ago than I thought. Like 6 years? Yeah, I would have gotten them like 6 years ago. Roughly 6 years ago or so. And like, they've lasted better than any of my other tattoos. Like, I have tattoos on my arms and stuff that have faded and worn and stuff way more than... And again, this is on the back of my hand, so it's not like it's not getting around or anything like that. I mean, like, these ones here are under a shirt all day, but, like, those ones started fucked up because my skin got completely and utterly torn up with it. Oh, I'm dumb. I also thought they were, like, DNA strands or something when looking at your hands. No, they're ribbons. They're ribbons. They're ribbons. They're for cat. Kat always had nail polish on her hands. She, like, ever since she was, like, little, apparently, she always had nail polish on her hands. She had red on this hand and purple on this hand. She had always done that, like, her entire life. So, the three of us, me, Ashlyn, and Kat, we all got matching tattoos for her and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's, because they're, like, something that's, like, cute. Like, it's not, like, a violent design or anything like that. Like, they're a cute design. Like, there's a lot of customers at work who don't like tattoos. Like, if they see someone with tattoos, like, that is weird and stuff like that. But, because, even though, like, they are tattoos on the backs of my hands. And I get compliments on them all the time. Like, incredible, like, several times a day, every single day. I get compliments on my hand tattoos. Which is, like, again, it's not like it's a bunch of skulls or it's, like, love, hate across the fingers or anything like that. Because of what the picture is, there's a lot of people who give compliments on it and stuff like that. Which is stunning. I never thought I'd get hand tattoos that people complimented all the time. I thought people would just be like, well, that's an awful spot to get them. I've had a couple people who are just like, why the fuck would you do that? And they're assholes, but for the most part, no, there's something that people have been extraordinarily complimentary on, which is very happy, especially given, you know, the reason that I have them and everything. Which just makes the people who are assholes about it even more assholes. So can we do this ribbon in a single go? Okay, well, if you can, I'm fucking it up. But can you do your hand tattoo in one line? I fucking highly doubt it. I fucking highly doubt it. Yeah, no, they're incredibly well done. The shading on them and everything is fantastic. I designed it. Like, I made the design for that. I drew it and I gave it to the tattoo artist to do. So, like, the shape and everything of it, I designed that. I've designed all of my tattoos. The only tattoo of mine that I didn't really design, I gotta be careful not to show my boobs, is this one. Because that's just literally ripped from the Wonderful 101 for that one. And obviously that one on here, which I can't show off on camera in a way that comes across. It's a hydrogen atom. Which I wanted a hydrogen atom for the science reason behind it anyway, but I took the design from Watchmen. Like, I wanted hydrogen for more than just Watchmen reasons, but, yeah, but I got the design from that. But, like, yeah. This one here, I've designed the ones on my hands and the ones on both of my arms. Like, I drew all of those. And designed it myself. It's like the best drawings that I've ever done. Which is good, considering I have them permanently carved into my skin now. Freaking out the game now. Shit, the other ones were easier for me to work out whether I could or couldn't do it in one line. I can't work out how to do any of the others in a single line, but only one of them can't be. Shit. Actually. Everywhere I do the house, like, I can't get it in a single line. But I also can't get the others done in a single line. Huh. Okay, here's the issue. Here's the issue. There's 3 of them that I can't do in a single line, and I don't know how to work it out. Fuck. The other one I could work out, the other 3 relatively easy. This one I can work out one of them easy, because it's literally the same as last time. But the others I can't work out. My brain wants to say it's the hat, because the others have the diagonal lines in them, but that's an unsafe assumption. It's an unsafe assumption to assume that that stops it from being possible in one line. No, you can do the bow in one line. You can do the bow in one line, so that one's fine. You can do the bow in one line. So, how could you do either of the other ones in a single line is the question. Because I can't, I think it's, I'm leaning towards the hat. I'm leaning towards the hat. Because no matter where I start on this, I get trapped around this section here of what meets up where. But I just can't work out the house one. So I feel like the house one's changed enough from the last design, that's what makes it possible. So I'm missing. Well, actually, I started up there, didn't I? Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. I started in the wrong spot. It's this one! It's the hat! It's the hat. I worked it out.
How does this sound?
I worked it out. Boom! There we go.
Professor, I've solved it!
Yo! We're past 1,000 picarats! Woo! There we go. Nicely done. When examining a picture like this, the key to spotting a fake is looking at the areas where multiple lines intersect. When looking at these areas, take note of whether the number of lines running through a given point are odd or even. If all intersections contain an even number of lines, or if there are 2 intersections that contain an odd number of lines, you should be able to draw the line in one picture. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense that that's how you work that out. Yeah, okay, that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, everything's even, because then they can always double over on top of each other. Like, if something has 4 spots, you can always go, on one side and, on the other side. But then if it's got odd, you've got to go, and then, on another one, and then they join up. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, yeah. Because the shape up the top has 3 parts that are, has 3 intersections that are 3 lines. And there's no even ones at all. My, that was quick. It wasn't. Were you scared of a month's worth of a month's worth of bad luck? Well, I'm sorry to say that there's nothing you can do to change fate. You just have to grin and bear it. Agnes, what the fuck? Agnes, what the fuck? You fucked me on this, but I haven't actually looked for coins here. Cafe hasn't opened yet. How early did we get here? Looks like quite a few people live here. We're actually getting to the village part of the Curious Village. I think I tapped on him, but I was around him, but it's alright. Zapone! What's this? Yes, just as I suspected. I can tell from here. You have something you want to ask me, though. Don't even try to hide it. It's in your eyes. And ask you may after you solve this puzzle for me. Do you like puzzles? Because if you like puzzles, boy howdy, have I got puzzles for you. 20 bigger odds. Oh god, fuck me. Fuck me and shoot me in the face. It's always the same types of puzzles. There's a lot of types of puzzles that are the same that I'm bad at. Is it overhead view of a cluster of tropical islands? As you travel from A to B, your objective is to visit every island exactly once. The island folk say this can be accomplished with the addition of a single straight bridge. The only other rule is that your bridge can't cross over any pre-existing bridge. So, where should your bridge go? Is this... Is this just an advanced version? Is this just an advanced version of the single line puzzle that we just solved? Like, are we literally just going, hey, you were just told how to do this last time. You were just told the answer of how to do one line puzzles before. So now can you actually create it? Actually, there's way more things here that have even odd amounts, so... Yeah, no, there's way too many things that are that you might not need, you probably don't need to cross every bridge to actually solve this. So that rule probably doesn't get counted. Because right now I'm seeing what, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm seeing 5 islands that have 3 connector points on them. Sorry, 6. Sorry, 7. Shit, I'm seeing more and more the longer I look at it. So yeah, no, never mind. That's probably not what they're asking you to do here. Let me draw. I want to draw! Okay. I'm going to trace over things to give you an idea of what my pathing is right now. Because I think I know the answer. You go boom, then you go boom. And then you go boom, you go boom, you go boom, you go boom, boom, then boom, 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 boom. And then you make a line here and go boom. And then you go boom, boom. Yeah, that's actually the answer. It's right there. It's that.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yay! Yay!
Every puzzle has an answer.
Yay! You know why I'm doing so well today? Because my headache is significantly worse than usual, which means I've got extra blood pumping to my brain, so it's making it more powerful. Oh, that is not the route that I was going for, but it's similar in concept. That's right, now to get it there, enjoy the island paradise. What if there's an island you want to visit more than once, because it's the best one? Just as I suspected, a fellow detective. Your skills of puzzle solving are formidable, sir. Dare I say they approach my own. It's the eyes that, I say, they never lie, and when they do, I know. More gizmos. Island hopping. Letters are so smudged I can't read this at all. There. Hey, I got them all. Nice. Any doors I can enter? Can't enter any doors. Alright. We have 2 different pathways to go down. There's actually a shitload more to this village than I thought. The village is actually getting decently big. This market is packed with stuff to buy. Stuff for places to find hint coins. 2. Shit. I thought I was on a roll there. Shit. Okay, I was on a roll. Where does this go? Let's find out later. Okay, I guess I'm talking to you. Alright, Archibald, lend me an ear, would you? I'd like your expert opinion on this puzzle. It won't take but a minute. Alright, what do we got? Oh, crush it. Father's age. Hopefully deceased. A father and son are chatting when the son poses this question. Dad, I'm 22 now, but just how old are you? Father replies, you want to know how old I am, eh? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm as old as your age, plus half of my age. How old is the father? This is more algebra. You could definitely solve this with algebra. Definitely solve. Okay, ready? Let's algebra. Ready? So I'm as old as your age plus half of my age. Okay, so okay, fuck. Old as yours plus half of mine. Okay, so 22 plus x over 2 equals x. Right? So then we times that by 2 to get rid of the fraction. So 44 plus x equals 2x. No, I don't think that's how you actually do that. I don't know if I know how to actually do algebra. I'm as old as your age plus half of my age. Doesn't that just make him 44? If he's, yeah. I'm as old as your age plus half of my age. Doesn't that just mean that he's twice as old? Because if the father is 44, half of that is 22. And I'm as old as 22 plus half of 44. This is 44. He's just double. Trying to see how fucked up I can draw the numbers and have it still pick it up.
That should do it.
I'm either simplifying this too much or it's spot on. I'm spot on actually.
Another puzzle
I'm
solved.
actually spot on. That's right. Half of father's age plus the son's age should give you an answer, which means that half the father's age must be equal to the son's age. The son is 22, so the father must be 44. And so therefore he starts yelling at the son, just being like, well, I had a kid at your age, so now I want to be a grandfather, so now you need to have a kid at this age too. And the kid's just like, Father, I still live at home. You had bought a house with your wife at the age of 19. Father, I still live here because I have like $40,000 of university debt. And also the job that I got from my university degree, I would need to live with 6 other people to be able to afford rent per week. Do you think I'm in a position to have a kid and make you a grandfather? Well, I was able to do it at your age, so you should be able to do it at the same age too. And then they get into a massive argument. The Island Bridge puzzle was actually quite a bit different, involving a gorgeous and playful hostess asking you which item you can safely flip. Why didn't I get to see the gorgeous and playful hostess? Aww. Actually, I don't want to see a gorgeous and playful hostess. I get enough hostess content in Yakuza. I guess I was on the right track all along. Thanks for your help, boys. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. I'll let you get back to what you were doing. Good day. And more gizmos. Pretty much every time we solve a puzzle now, we're getting like an extra doodad for it. Damn it. How are you today? We're not going to answer. I'm looking for the other coin. Not sure on the direct context, given there isn't much documentation on the Japanese versions. What about the LPs of the Japanese version on YouTube? We should look those up. Go back. Go back. Because then we take the other pathway, and then probably these 2 places will meet up to the same place anyways. I can't go on the doors. When we get into later chapters, there's going to be so many fucking buildings we can enter. Jesus Christ. Totally quiet here. I'd even say it's eerily quiet. We've actually used Japanese names for that effort, and it would still be Japanese. Are you telling me after all the Yakuza games that you've played, you can't speak Japanese yet? People say they can learn to speak Japanese after anime, so why can't we learn how to speak Japanese after Yakuza? I know, like, maybe a couple words. Maybe I might know a couple words. Look at, there's coins in the sky. Look, my boy, I need you to jump up into the sky and grab the hint coin. Okay, Professor. I'm not looking for anymore. Oh, hello there. Say, laddie, you haven't seen a big coin around here, have you? I've gotten like almost 50 of them. I could have sworn that I dropped a lovely one somewhere nearby. See, I always seem to be losing things nowadays, and replacing them might get expensive. I've become quite a penny pincher. Don't suppose you might advise me on a tiny money matter, would you? Are you telling me I had to solve a puzzle by talking to this guy? What does this have to do with money? What does this got to do with money? What? What? A rope and coins are arranged down below. As you pull the ends of the rope out to left and right, the rope will draw taut and push the coins to either side. Assuming you only get to keep the coins that end up on the top half of the rope, how many coins will you have? Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. Oh, so it's gonna be one of these puzzles, huh? Okay. There'd be an easy way to work it out based on just visuals. But I'm gonna go for the more ridiculous solution, which is coloring and everything that won't count. So we're just gonna do that of just everything that doesn't count. We're gonna draw over. I'm just gonna flood the screen with my incredible drawing talent. Hey, if you saw Ace Attorney, you should know that this is the type of person that I am. It's the fingerprint stuff all over again. This one is also very different in Japan, featuring a flyer for a store sale, and you have to decide which one was actually the cheapest option. Oh, gotta be terrible at that. I always end up buying way too expensive shit when I look online to buy stuff. That's actually a joke. I'm actually hyper obsessive when it comes to looking stuff up online to work out which things are cheapest. You should have seen me looking for computer parts. Holy fuck. Dude needs penny pincher because he needs all them pennies for his rope puzzles. I'm gonna make sure I don't go outside the lines accidentally at any point in this. Otherwise, I will, I'll fuck up all of this stuff, as they say. And nobody wants you to fuck up all of this stuff. Is what I'm noticing about how inaccurate the touchscreen is when I try to be as delicate as this. Either Layton is inaccurate, or even after recalibrating it, like, multiple times, my 3DS screen is inaccurate. Maybe it's because my 3DS is, like, several years old, because this is a launch 3DS. So it's wearing away a bit, but, like, I'm definitely not. Okay, that one has to count down there. I have to remember that. I can say a little bit. Here's the saving tip. Don't just give money away, a bunch of your money, depending on which side of the rope it ends up on. Now, this is how you split money evenly. Alright, well, we got paid for this job. We need to split the money evenly. We both, sowed all these seeds in this field, so now we need to split it evenly. And by evenly, I mean we're gonna throw all the coins on the ground, throw a rope on the ground, and I get this side and you get that side. This is the future that left us one. This is definitely the best way of doing this puzzle. This is definitely the best way to do this puzzle. Now, now, when we grab the coins, how many are there? There is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I need to work this out. I need to lower my stylus down and count them as they pass it, otherwise I'll miss them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now let me count that in a different way to see if I got the same number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna say 9. I might be wrong. I'm gonna say 9.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yay! I did it!
Puzzle solved.
I did it! Definitely in the smartest and fastest way. Oh! Oh no, oh no, the way that I solved it was actually the way you were meant to. You go, there are 9 coins on the rope is pulled taut. It's really quite a simple puzzle, but following every coin's path does take quite a bit of time. Oh. Oh, they actually, I mean, they colored it in, but because they color it in, they highlight the coins a different color. If I draw over them, I can't see how many I've covered. Oh, I did do it the correct way. Or I could have followed every coin's path. But my way was probably honestly faster, actually. Oh, what a sharp fellow you are. You're good at coloring in. It's alright, I sell shitloads of adult coloring in books at work. I should be good at it. Dude, there's fucking... Speaking of adult coloring in books that I sell at my news agency job, a topic that everyone was dying to ask me about. There's this one color... Like, we get so many different brands. We get so many different brands of adult coloring in books at work. There's this one particular brand that, like, they're trying to appeal to the weebs in the West. Because, like, the current issue of it is seahorses, which is just, like, normal basic stuff. Sometimes it's been witches. Sometimes it's been, like, just various Christmas things. But we've had 2 issues of it in the past. One of them was Hatsune Miku, and the other one was Neko Girls. Yes, written on the magazine as Neko Girls, not Cat Girls. I'm just like, we sell adult coloring books that are trying to appeal to the people with the catgirl fetish. And also the people who like Hatsune Miku. But it's a magazine in a store in 2022. What? Oh, what a sharp fellow you are. Now do an old man a favor and help me search for that coin, eh? You've got 9 of them. Why do you even need more? Oh, wow. Yeah, it's kind of amazing. It's sell adult coloring books and adult coloring books. Here's the sad thing. I think every single Australian porn magazine publication's out of business now. Or at the very least, we don't get them anymore. We only get the overseas ones now. There used to be a number of Australian ones. The weekly ones went first. Because there were ones that were weekly. They went. Then the monthly released ones in Australia started disappearing. Which, by the way, random fact, did you know that most porn magazines in Australia, or at least the Australian-made ones, weren't restricted by age for selling? We were legally allowed to sell it to anyone who came in, regardless of how old they were. Like, none of them were like, it wasn't like porn magazines of like showing sex or anything, but there was definitely people who were fully naked. And there was actually no restriction on who we could sell that to. If it was like, if it showed sex in the magazine, then it was restricted, and those ones are in a bag, like you're not even allowed to open it in the store, kind of thing. But yeah, the ones that were just like nude models, there was no restriction on the age that we could sell it to, which I was kind of stunned by. Because they always advertised it at the bottom where it said like a age restriction, and it said unrestricted on all of those, where all the other ones were like 18 plus, which I was stunned by. So now we only get the overseas ones, which I think all the ones that we get now at work are British, and British porn magazines fall into 3 distinct categories: sweaty, hairy gay men, 18-year-olds, and 50-year-olds. And they're the only 3 categories of porn magazines that we get anymore. It's 3 very, very distinct categories. You're a big man. Hello there, big man. Oh, it's the Jarvis guy. Let me tell you, lately St. Mystere has become a dangerous place. Case in point, I haven't seen Ramen since yesterday. Is that rascal missing or something? Okay, a lot of people are saying that they haven't seen him at all today. We saw him. So how did we see him and no one else has seen him the entire time? What? What? No one has seen him today except for us. I know why people are disappearing, but recently they just vanish. You can't walk the streets alone. Really? Could you please elaborate a bit on what you know of these mysterious disappearances? Nope, can't say I know the particulars of the subject. Seems to me that only folks vanishing were the ones complaining of feeling sick or tired. Oh god, is there a plague going around? Oh god, it's a plague, isn't it? That's what killed. It's what killed Reinhold. Oh god. I'm sorry, I don't really know much. I don't really remember much about it. You're probably better luck talking with Zappone about stuff like this. Oh, he's in the know about pretty much everything. Zappone, you say? Where might we find this person? We already spoke to him. Don't you mean you bump in on the way here? He's a slouchy man with a fancy little mustache. You'll know him when you see him. Alright, really is hard to get a lead on this case. The day is far from over, Luke. Let's see what else we can find out by asking around. It's almost like not a soul seems to live here. It's almost like this village is bizarre. And climbing up there seems dangerous. Pussy. There we go, got all the hint coins. I'm gonna talk to you again, just to see if you have a puzzle for me. And it's not story. Can't say no particulars, the subjects, and turn the folks smashing once, my feeling sick inside. Okay. Okay, so I'm not gonna move out anything else. Fair enough. It does circle around. So there's nowhere else to go further up here. We can't go to the giant fucked up tower. Gotcha. Zappone! Zappone? Looking into mysterious disappearances around the village, are you? Well, let me give you my take on the situation. Well, Is something the matter? Oh yes, now I remember. If it's rumors you're after, take a tip from a fellow detective and go ask Crouton. He owns the village restaurant. I feel like I'm being sent on a goose chase. You're looking for the restaurant now? It's not far, just head left, little to the west of here. Before you're off again, I got a tip for you. If you want to experience all that St. Mysterious offer, you can't just run from point A to point B. Take some time to explore the village from top to bottom. You'll be glad you did. Much appreciated. We'll be sure to give that a try. Come, Luke, we have work to do. I've already been doing that. Video game? I'm one step ahead of you. Man, I'm going to assume it's a per chapter basis that things change. This might bite me in the balls one day, but I have enough other LPs that bite me in the balls that they are thoroughly tenderized at this point, and they're more than used to it. That is terrible dialogue. I'm starting to refer to my commentary more as dialogue. I'm making myself a fucking character in my own streams. Have you tried exploring? You should actually look at places. It's a puzzle game you want to play, right? Then why don't you actually, like, look around for the puzzles? I know, sounds pretty lame. Walking places? Ugh. We're just like Phoenix Wright, running around everywhere on our feet trying to find things. Ramen, he hasn't been around today. Looks like we've hit another dead end. Too bad you couldn't find him. He usually sneaks out of work to come in to gossip and drink coffee. Yeah, speaking of gossip, I've heard some weird rumors from my customers lately. Those have been talking of some strange old man running around St. Mystic kidnapping people. Kidnapper? Who is this old man? I heard all the second hand, so you got me there. You need to find better source for village gossip. You might want to try the cafe. Usually you'll hear rumors straight from the source there. It's almost sunset now, so the cafe should be open for dinner. Oh, we're too late to get to the park. Oh. Mysterious old man kidnapping village folk. Now that's a rumor. Oh wow, that was the chapter. Wow, that was the chapter. No, what? How did I miss that many? Or did all of those puzzles appear after that dude said something? Did all of those puzzles appear after he told me to go exploring? I went exploring before he told me beforehand already. At least it tells you that, hey, by the way, you have missed puzzles. Okay. Okay. I guess he wanted me to explore after he told me that. I already did it beforehand. Okay. My bad. My bad. My assumption that it was based per chapter every time it changed was clearly inaccurate. Professor, it's getting dark outside. I'm afraid that's my cue to start closing up shop. Come by tomorrow if you get hungry. Oh, nighttime. Nighttime cutscene. Yep, that tower's not affecting the sky at all either. Definitely not fucking weird or anything. Definitely not weird. Look, let's take a moment to sum up our findings. We have a strange roaring tower, disappearing villagers, and an odd elderly kidnapper. It's all so bizarre. Can't make any sense of it at all, Professor. Think we finally got some clues in our hands, my boy. Observing the nightlife in this village might tell us more of what we need to know. Great idea, Professor. Night falls. It's turned dark and Ramen still hasn't returned. Continue the investigation to find clues. I will save my progress. Maybe I should have saved my progress more frequently before, so I could have actually... Because now I'm missing the dialogue for those. Again, this is already not a perfect help. This is already not a perfect playthrough. It's already not perfect. We've already fucked up puzzles. We've spent hint coins. We've missed hint coins. I'm not aiming for perfect. But, okay. Be even more thorough, I guess. There it is. Puzzles I missed. I missed some puzzles. Yeah, I guess they wanted me to research, like, to go to every place again after I spoke to that dude. Me thinking that because they'd already counted because I did it beforehand clearly was inaccurate. The distance 3 racehorses can run around the racetrack in 1 minute is listed below. Horse A, 2 laps. Horse B, 3 laps. Horse C, 4 laps. Wow, the speed difference between these. Horse fucking A is just a piece of shit. The horses line up at the starting line and start running in the same direction. How many minutes will pass before all 3 horses line up at the starting line again? No. Distance 3 racehorses can run around the racetrack in 1 minute is listed below. 3 laps, 4 laps, 2 laps, 3 laps, 4 laps, yeah. Horses line up at the starting line, start running in the same direction. How many minutes will pass before all 3 horses line up at the starting line again? Isn't this just 1? Isn't this just 1 minute? Because they all do an exact amount of laps in a single minute. So they'd all be there at the end of the minute. And none of them would be there beforehand. Because, well, horse A only passes by twice. Like once halfway and once at the end. And halfway, horse B would be 1.5 laps done. This one was back at... Oh, I had to go back to the manor for this? That's a lot of exploring, Jesus. To be honest, the dialogue variation was variation of, oh, a dragon is burning the village. This reminds me of a puzzle. You're very accurate. By the way, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I feel like I don't remember if I asked this before. And if I did ask this before, I've forgotten the answer. And I do apologize. How should I pronounce your username? I've completely forgotten. I feel like I asked this before and I have since forgotten the answer. My apologies. It's pronouncing usernames online. I'm always bad at it.
There we go.
Okay. They tried to trick me on that
Every
one, but
puzzle
actually it was
has
easy.
an
That was
answer.
30? You got it. 1 minute. Horse A will have done 2 laps. Horse B will have done 3 laps. Horse C will have done 4 laps. So all the horses will be lining up at the same time. You got a strange gizmo. Hell yeah. What's the color variations on them? 3 umbrella, Ella's, That's annoying. Alright. 3 identical looking umbrellas are sitting upright in a stand. Assuming the owners don't check their umbrellas' labels, what percentage chance is there that only 2 people will walk off with their umbrella? Wait, 3 identical looking umbrellas are sitting upright in a stand. Assuming the owners don't check their umbrellas' labels, what percentage chance is there that only 2 people will walk off with their own umbrella? All pronunciations are fine? That's why I don't remember a pronunciation. Because I could say anything. I'm gonna go Mickle. I'm gonna go Mickle because that's the most entertaining to me. I'm gonna go Mickle. Well, I'm trying to work out what the actual riddle is here. Wait. So they're not going to check it. What percent chance is there that only 2 people will walk off? What percentage chance is there that only 2 people will walk off with their own umbrella? Percentage chance. I actually don't know how to work this out. I mean, you could go through all of the possible solutions. You could go through all the possible solutions and just count up how many of them are that. I'm just gonna do that. Okay, girls left to right. Girls 1, 2, and 3. So you're 1 and you're 2 and you're 3. And then you can grab 1, you grab 3, you grab 2. Then you grab 2, you grab 1, you grab 3, you grab 2, you grab 3, you grab 1. You grab 3, you grab 1, you grab 2, you grab 3, you grab 2, you grab 1. I think there's 6 variations on how it can go out. Alright, so the first one, 3 of them get it, so it's not that one. So that one doesn't count. In the second one, only 1 person has the correct one. So it's not that one. In this one, 1 person has it, so it's not that one. Oh, it's 0. Oh, it's 0. Duh. It's 0. If 2 of them have if 2 of them have the correct one, the third one can't have the wrong one. I'm an idiot. It's 0. It's 0.
Luke, here's my answer.
Because if 2 of them had the right one, the third one would have to have the right one.
Another puzzle solved.
I'm an idiot. That's right. If 2 people manage to grab their own umbrella, the third person is left with only 1 umbrella to take their own. It's possible for only 2 of the 3 to pick up their own umbrellas. I should have seen that way faster. Also, hey, cute little froggy. Cute little froggy with a leaf umbrella. There we go. Oh, we got a bed for this one. Oh, we got a bed for this one. All right, Layton gets a place to sleep tonight. So it would have been nice to get the dialogue of just like, here's a bed, by the way. But no, I didn't. I had to not explore it. Stamps. Oh, kill me now. It's a 50. You just got back from the post office, and boy, my arm's tied. Well, you bought a sheet of stamps with values ranging from 10 pence to £1. I think that's the values that they're talking about there. First, you'd attach the $1 stamp and set it aside. Now you can divide the remaining stamps up, so you make 7 differently shaped groups of stamps, each with a, Now, can you divide up the remaining stamps? So, wait. Wait, what's the, sorry, I need to restart reading. First, you'd attach the £1 stamp and set it aside. Now, can you divide the remaining stamps up so that you make 7 differently shaped groups of stamps, each with its total value of $1. Oh! This is a kaguru puzzle, or whatever type of puzzle that thing is called. What fuckheaded post office is giving out stamps like this? What fuckhead of a post office is doing this? Why? Why would you do this? Why would you give them out like this? You fucking suck. Post office, you're a piece of balls. Yeah, a piece. I said piece. They're a piece of it. Okay, so there's one group there. There's another group here. Your group there. An evil one? You are very correct. You are extraordinarily correct. Can't count for the life of me. I'm doing that way, I can't go that way, so I can do this for this. Fucks me. Postman in the drawing does look evil. You are correct. Yeah, true. True. That's an evil looking fucking postie. You are very correct on this. He does kind of look like a shifty cunt. I do agree. Okay, so... Yeah, this fucks me in the balls doing it this way. Because the 60 up here is a piece of shit. And so if I was to do this, then that would be a pounds there. But then the 60's off on its own. Gonna need to rethink this. I probably should start from that corner. Because that corner gives me the least amount of freedom. No! I dropped my stylus! It's all the way on the floor now. I want to lean down and grab it. Now to get up. I did it. I'm a fucking hero. I got my stylus back. This is why I need to do a ring fit. So the sounds that I make while doing that are only half as loud. Inspector Dragon. Inspector Dragon? Inspector Gadget, what? Why did I say Inspector Dragon? What the that would have been a much cooler cartoon, don't get me wrong. But why did I say that? Why the fuck did I say that? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start from this 60, because this 60 is the problem. The 60 can't go to the 20, because then that would be 80, and there's nothing next to it that works for that. So, 60 is going to start by going this way. So 60, well, no, because if you did that, that would be, oh, you could do that. You could do that. Or you could do 60, 70, 80, or you could do this. One of these is the solution. One of these is the solution. We'll have to work out which one. I'm going to start with this and see where we go. Because what else would I do? Now, Inspector Dragon, how you defeat my... Oh, you just ate my henchman? Oh, shit. And so, Inspector Dragon saves the day yet again. From the arch enemy. What was the fucking villain in Inspector Gadget? Fuck, I don't even remember. No, I remember! It was the guy who was in the chair. And he was like, oh, there's no fucking way I have the room to turn this chair around for the bit. There's no... Yeah, there's no fucking way this chair is turning around for this bit. I do not have enough room in here. But, like, yeah, he was, like, in the chair and just, like, pretend that I'm facing backwards. And he would, like, sit there. And you'd always see the claw just, like, going onto the side. And he'd be petting the cat. And he'd just be like...
Inspector Gadget, you have defeated me again. You goddamn prick.
Oh, is that Inspector Gadget? Is that Inspector Gadget? I don't actually remember. Or am I thinking of something else? My brain is saying that was Inspector Gadget. But I don't know. The Claw or Dr. Claw or something Claw. Yeah, I'm thinking, like, you always see the Claw in the chair. And there's the Putty Cat. It's what my brain is saying. Why do I remember this much about fucking Inspector Gadget? I don't even know if I liked the show growing up. Why do I remember this much? Oh, fuck. 60, 80, no. This is not the solution either. That's not the solution either. So we're going to start with this. We're going to start with that one up in the corner there. That is 100. And then over here is 50, 60, 70, 80. That's another 100 there. That's 100 there. I mean, honestly, you could do this with this one, and that might be part of what's throwing me off. No, because then the 70 can't do anything. So it's not that. So that's that. Hannibal? What the fuck is that emote? Sergeant Snuggles! So it's a can of army helmet. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Is that Dr. Claus? Is that Dr. Claus' cat? Sergeant Snuggles? Welcome, by the way. Did I say that? I don't know if I said that. Welcome! Music is so peaceful. For driving me insane. 40, 50, 60, 70, 40? 50, 60. So 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. And this... No. That doesn't make sense. Oh, I meant yo! Hello! Hello! Sergeant Snuggles emote. Hello. Same thing. Same thing. Different vibe. How art thou on this fine day? Start a pleasant conversation. Hello there! Good day, sir! Is that what we're doing here? I don't know. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. You can't do that for this. So I'll just kick you in the dick. My commentary is terrible today. I don't even slightly apologize. Oh, there's 100 here. No, because this 90 has to connect to one of the 10s next to it. Maybe that's where I should start. I've got to start with the ones that only have very limited options because they're such high values. That's where you got to start. I'm just exquisite, and how might thou be? That would be fucking incredible, thank you. I'm solving a very difficult puzzle. It would be extraordinarily difficult for me to explain this, and I do apologize. I've got a whole range of stamps, and I'm trying to make 7 different groups of a pound. And there's a lot of shit going on here. It's a very inaccessible stream, I do apologize. I'm thinking I should start with this 90. Because the 90 only has 3 options it can do, and I can work from there. I have a serious question based on the music. When is the small child gonna pop out and kill us all? Well, one of the characters is already dead. Simon was already killed. We don't know who did it at this point. But given that Luke's been a little shit the entire game, maybe he's the villain and we've been secretly teaming up with the villain the entire time. It's meant to be pleasant background music for you solving puzzles. But I can definitely hear the sinister tone in it, which now that the game is going from just finding out an inheritance thing, to finding a cat, to there's a murder, to there's a serial kidnapper. The plot is escalating very rapidly in terms of like how fucked everything is, so yeah. By the way, I never saw this option as a thing before, but look at that. Well, there you go. Wait. That's also not an option. Because then the 80 can't do anything. Testicles! Because then the 80 can't go anywhere. That's the only option for the 70. So that is clearly the incorrect option for the 90. Clearly the incorrect one for the 90. So if you get the tower monster... Oh yeah, there's also a monster in a giant cursed tower. I mean, perhaps having death metal playing over the top of it probably isn't helping, but still. No, now that you mention it, the music is as eerie and unsettling as what you're thinking it is. No, it is. It absolutely is. You're correct. Okay, so I can do this. 70, 80, yeah, it's on there. We can do that there. Okay, I'm going to start with that, and we'll see what we can do from there. So this one down in the corner is 30, 40... Actually, that's 100. So this is actually... We're actually fucking getting somewhere. Oh, this 60 in the corner can do this. I didn't even think of that. Yeah. And then this is here. Oh! Oh! I missed that. See, if I worked at that 60 in the corner, I would have done it. This is correct, right? Let me just double check. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And there's 50, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yeah. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yep. 10 plus 90. Yep. 80 plus 20. Yep. 90 plus 10. Yep. 70, 20, 10. Yep. This one over here. 40, 50, 60, 70. Yo, let's go! I got it! Woo!
Luke, here's my answer.
See, work it out logically. You know where to start from, because there's only 3
Critical
options for the
thinking is
90,
the key
and then
to
you work it out
success.
there. There you go. There you go. All done. There are several ways to divide up the stamps into $1 groups, but this is the only way where where the groups all form different shapes. Oh! Oh, that was part of what I had to do? Oh, they had to be different shapes? Oh, they had to be different shapes? Why is there a cow? Where did the cow come from? Why is there a cow here? Why did the postman turn into a cow? Why the fuck did the postman turn into a cow? Also, there's several ways to divide it, but there's another way where they all form different shaped groups. I didn't even know they were meant to be different shaped groups. I forgot that was part of it. I just accidentally worked out this way first. That's hilarious. By the way, thank you for the 25-bit tentacle. I just got my Twitch payout, so we're gonna start building up towards that next Twitch payout again. Because, you know, because I used my last Twitch payout so effectively. I got my Twitch and my YouTube payout, and I didn't get headphones or a webcam for Ring Fit. I spent it on stupid bullshit like groceries. I went 3 weeks in a row where I didn't have money for groceries after getting paid for work. Like, I got enough money from work and that paid me for rent and household bills. Except for one of those weeks where I only got enough money for rent. So, it kind of came in clutch that I got Twitch and YouTube payments right at the beginning of that at the exact same time. Because that covered my groceries for 3 weeks. So thank you, everyone! You can actually now say that you have helped me eat. Because I would have been, like, either behind on saving up for my electricity bill or behind on, like, my internet or phone bill if I didn't get my Twitch and Google payouts for YouTube recently. So I would have had to spend money on groceries. The way that with the, how the plot is escalating, that dragon burning the village is starting to sound plausible. It really is. The goat eating the letters that we're sending them. Then why do we need to pay for the postage? Well, you don't need to. You don't need to keep giving me more money so I can continue eating. Public holidays have now finished. I am now going back to working for weeks. After rent and bills now, I will be getting, I think it's $90 a week. Which really shows you how much money I lose when I miss a single day of work for public holidays. Because then I get paid for public holidays, and just between how much there was over Easter and Anzac Day, fuck! So, yeah. Now going forward, I'll have $90 spare each week, which part of that is going to be catching up on rent money, not rent money, but bills money anyway, because I got behind on that anyways. But that was for buying furniture. So, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe I should ask people to move in with me. Maybe I should do that. But then I would annoy them with all of the loud streaming that I'm doing. Right, we're still in this house. We haven't even fucking moved on from all the missed puzzles that I have. Jesus. The camera and the case. Sorry, if I have people move in with me, I'll be very good for money. If I have people move in for money and I charge them what I'm going to be charging them for rent, which is an equal share, I'll have a shitload more money than when my parents lived here. Because when my parents lived here, I paid for over half of the rent. Like, just in total. And there was both of them. Where if I had people move in, I'd be paying for 1/3. I know, wild fucking concept. That I'd be paying for 1/3 of the rent in a 3-bedroom house when 3 people live here. But for the last 6 years, that wasn't the case. Although, actually, I can actually ask a question for chat, and I can get everyone's opinion. Could be ways you can annoy them with all the demands of murder of children, children and adults. Just murder, all the murder. We've done we've killed so few people in games that I've played recently. I was about to say we've killed so few people recently in games that we've played that I remember that we're playing fucking Final Fantasy 14, and like you go around killing random enemies just to like get off a hunting log to like maybe level up once. So never mind. Final Fantasy 14 is making up for all the murder and other things. No, okay. Everyone in chat, speaking of my rent, that reminds me of a puzzle. I can actually ask all of you this. I don't know how upfront I should be with my finances, but I'm going to be, because that's the type of person that I am. My rent is $515 a week. I live in this room, which is the middle-sized room. There are 2 other bedrooms. One is bigger than this room. One is much smaller than this room. If 2 other people were to live in this place, and one was to live in each of the other 2 rooms, how much should I be dividing the rent between everyone? So, 515, I'm just going to say 510, because that's divisible by 3. 515 isn't. So 510, divide that in 3, it's 170. How much do you think I should charge for each room? / do you think I should charge different amounts based on the size of the bedrooms? because looking online at what other people do on websites where people are looking for flatmates, the choices and options that people have for that are all over the fucking place. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Because divided into even threes, it's 170. I live in the middle-sized room, so I think 170 is fine for me. But like, I don't, like, because one room is much smaller than this one, and the other one is bigger. I'm staying in this room because it's laid out perfectly for streaming purposes and stuff like that, but yeah. I have no idea what's fair, because looking at what other people do, it's all over the place. So there's the puzzle for chat. So one of these were at the clock tower, and one was at town hall, but this was where, but this one was, like, in that place where Jarvis was, if I'm reading all of this right. I don't even know where the what was the town hall? What was the town hall? Oh, right, you can... Right, there's puzzles in the environment, isn't there? There's puzzles in the environment. I forgot that. I forgot there's puzzles in the environment. You can tap on the environment and just be like, hey, this reminds me of a puzzle. When you tap the environment. I forgot about this. I forgot about this detail. I totally forgot about that detail. Anyway, puzzle time. While walking through a market on holiday, you notice a small stand selling cameras. A camera and case is selling for £310. The merchant tells you that the camera costs £300 more than the case itself, and that the case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. You decide to just buy the camera case without the camera. You hand the merchant £100. How much change should you get back? Huh? You have to offset the large room cost with smaller room. So if you keep the middle room at 170, you can do like 200 for big room and 140 for small room. But that is just basic maths, and I'm an idiot. So I guess I'm saying I don't know. That feels like a huge difference. Like an extra 30 or less 30 seems like a fucking huge amount. But I don't know what's fair. But I don't know what's fair. I mean, like, I would be... That's why I agree. That's why I added the idiot part. Okay. Because, yeah, I wouldn't have a fucking clue. Because, again, looking online, some people will just split it evenly. Some people are very clearly charging more for the other rooms, that, like, just regardless. And they're trying to be a landlord in a place that they're renting. Like, they're renting out a place, but they're trying to be the landlord to roommates that they're moving in with, and they want to take way more money than what they should, which obviously I'm not going to do that. But yeah, like, what general standards are and what people generally expect is all over the fucking place, so I can't gauge it on that. Because, like, some people would probably move in and just be like, oh, you get the small room, and I'm still paying the full 170? What the fuck? But I have no idea. I have no idea. Anyway, so merchant tells you the camera costs 300 more than the case itself, and that the case costs the price of the set minus the camera. Okay, so the camera case is 305, right? The camera is 305, and then the case is 5, right? I guess the thing is you could just make it a really small difference, so make it like 180, 170, 160. So it is just a small difference based on room size. Yeah, like, I just don't know what people would generally consider fair. Like, because the size of the rooms is decent, like, in terms of how much different size. Yeah, plus minus 30 seems like a lot, maybe plus minus 20. Yeah. Yeah. Because, like, the size, the difference in size is fairly drastic between those two rooms. Like, my room is middle. My room's the middle size, so obviously, like, 170 makes sense. Like, I don't think there's any need to offset my room, and also, like, I don't care. So I'm more. Depends on how small the small room is. I don't know the exact measurements, but a lot. A fucking lot. I'm trying to think about the beds that were in there. Because the smallest room was my parents' room when they were here. And they had, like, a queen-sized bed in there. And that was most of the room. Like, you've got the room. And there's the built-in wardrobe. Which every room has a built-in wardrobe. Thank fucking God. I would have struggled to live in a place without built-ins. At this point. Because they're so goddamn convenient. But, like, the bed goes as long as the built-in wardrobe. And then you've got the space to walk next to it. Which is maybe... Like, if you stand... Like, if you stood between their, like, queen-size bed and the wardrobe, a second person can't walk through, beside you. Like, there's enough room to get changed there, but, like, if a second person was to walk past you, you'd have to squeeze past each other. Like, there'd be enough room to get changed. And then there's, like, the end, like, and then there's the end of the bed, which is maybe the size of, like, it's the same width as the doorway. Whereas the other room is fucking, like, way fucking bigger. The other room's like 3.5 meters by 3.5 meters, I think. Or is it... It might be 4 by 4. It's 3.5 by 3.5 meters, or it's 4 by 4 meters. I can't remember. It's one of the two for the bigger room. But yeah, the other one, like... The other room is small enough that there's only one way to lie the bed, because there wouldn't be enough room to lie the bed the other way, because the built-in wardrobe is there. So when you say that is the middle room, is it the same difference between the middle and small room and middle and big? Or is the small one really, really small compared? No, it would be roughly even. It would be roughly even. Like, how much smaller the small room is compared to mine would be roughly how small this room is compared to the big one. Like, they'd be roughly even in that regard. It's just the differences overall are still relatively big. Like, in this room, I've got the bed against the wall. I'm sitting in a chair, which is touching the bed. Which the armrest for this chair are against my desk, and this desk is against a TV unit, and that's the entire room. Like, I tried to do the Dr. Claw bit before. I don't have enough room here with a bed, chair, desk, and TV unit to turn my chair. I don't have enough room to do that. And my door and like my bed basically goes from the wall to basically the door. My laundry basket is at the end of the bed, and then the door is immediately next to that. Just this room works out perfectly for streaming purposes. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm in this room. But yeah, anyway, this actual puzzle, which is honestly, like, it seems easy. It seems easy from what I'm saying here. Yeah, the camera costs £300 more than the case itself. And the case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. And you buy just the case without the camera, you hand the merchant 100. How much change do you get back? I think it's just 95. I'm just gonna say 95 and see if I'm getting fucked. I don't think I am, but I'm pretty sure it's just 95.
There we go.
I might be wrong on this, but... No, it is 95. That was a really easy puzzle for 50
Critical is the
picarats.
key to success.
That was actually a really easy puzzle for 50 picarats. Good thinking. That much an awfully misleading way of explaining things, Sydney. Make sure you don't get tricked by some swindler next time you go shopping. Maybe like 15 difference, so it'd be like $30 difference from small to large, probably 15 between all of them. That probably does make sense. Probably does make sense. 155, 195 for the others. I could probably get my tape measure and measure it out and just be like, as an actual percentage in terms of square footage, how much does it add up to? But yeah, I could probably just do that. I could probably just work out the square footage of each room, and then just work out what percentage of the rent that is based on what percentage of total bedroom size it is. But I don't know if that's getting too particular. That's our puzzle for today. At the end of the stream, I'll get my tape measure. I'll go measure the other rooms, and we'll work this out. That's our puzzle for the end of the stream. Why, hello there. You ever find yourself hopelessly, achingly, pleasingly stuck on puzzles? Oh, this is just the same dialogue from before. Cottage empty, you have to go there and find some more puzzles. If you leave too many puzzles unsolved, they might not all fit in the cottage. If that's the case, you can see the rest of your lost puzzles by tapping on the broom icon that will appear. Oh god. If you leave too many behind, the room will overflow. And that's when you know you've really fucked up. Okay, we started on this. We started outside the restaurant before. So I'm going over here. Ooh! Theme of nighttime. This girl is still here laughing. The guy's not even here anymore. What are you laughing at? I'm sorry, young lady. Could you help us? We're looking for someone, you see, and... Sorry, can't help you. And by can't, I mean don't want to. I've barely even talked to Ramen, and I have no interest in this search. But maybe you help me solve this puzzle. I just might, you know, remember something. Tee-hee. Okay, Adria seems annoying. And just who do you think you are, you young lady? That is the most Layton has snapbacked at anyone in this game. That is the most he has snapped at anyone. Who do you think you are, young lady? Alright, lunar weight, 30 figure arts. The force of gravity on the moon is about 1/6 of that on Earth. This means that on the moon, an object weighs about 1/6 what it does on Earth. If you bring a 600-gram weight and a scale on the moon and gently place the weight on the scale, which of the following weights will the scale indicate? 0 grams, lighter than 100, exactly 100, or heavier than 100 grams? Oh, I feel like, does this actually require you to know science? I can't remember this, or I can't... Fuck, I've literally studied astrophysics and I don't remember this. I can't remember how weights are affected. Because the thing you're putting on there has a relative, like, 1/6 weight of, like, acceleration or force of gravity. But I can't remember whether that affects how the weight, how the scale measures it. I don't remember. And I don't know whether that's the puzzle or whether it's just that. Another change was in the US version, a pair of aliens were flying over Earth and describing a particular object that you had to write out. Math too hard for Americans. Again, I don't know whether this is requiring you to actually know how gravity works on the moon. And if it does, I don't remember how it works. In terms of, like, what a scale will read with how the scale is affected by weight on there. But I also don't know whether they're expecting you to know science. I'm gonna say C and be wrong.
Luke,
That's what
here's
I'm
my
doing.
answer.
Yeah, it's wrong. Yeah, C is wrong.
I suppose
Think
I
about
thought wrong.
what parts the scale is made up of. Yeah, it is actually using, like, science of how gravity works on the moon. Because if you just got the scale and just put the scale on the moon in of itself, the scale would say less than 0. Like, to begin with. So I'm going to say lighter. Whoa. My screen just freaked out for a second there.
That should do it.
Yeah. That was my
Critical
initial
thinking is
assumption.
the key to success.
That was my initial assumption, but I wasn't sure whether the game was actually asking you to know how the science of how gravity works, and I couldn't remember it properly myself. I should have gone with my gut instinct, which was under 100. That's right, the scale will indicate a weight of less than 100 grams. A scale is always set to 0 within the weight of the scale tray included. So when the... Oh, that's what you're referring to. The actual tray is weighing it down. I mean, what I said is still accurate. If you just got the scale and put it onto the moon, it would say less than 0 to begin with, because it's weighted for gravity on Earth. So they're including the tray, but the reasoning is the same. So when the scale is brought to the moon, the tray weighs 1/6 of what it did when the scale was set, and the scale will now indicate less than 0 Gs when nothing is in the tray. Yeah. I should have gone with my gut instinct of they are assuming you will understand how gravity works on the moon. I should have gone with my gut instinct, because my gut instinct was actually correct. Tee-hee-hee. You know, I've heard of that. I've heard that if you're uncareful walking around St. Mystere at night, you can run into trouble. I bet Ramen wasn't being careful. What exactly do you mean? Thank you for the painting strap. I guess. Oh, can't go into the cafe. Theme of nighttime is nice, by the way. Oh! Hello there. How are you? Excuse me, so sorry to bother you again. Have you seen Ramen since we last spoke? Spoke last? Come, Luke, let's go. I can see that this is going nowhere fucking fast, so I'm leaving. Will there be more environmental puzzles as, like, the day goes on? I'm scared of missing so many puzzles. Again, we can always get them back, fortunately. Tower looks even scarier at night. See, some of the dialogue has changed. Is there new hint coins for nighttime? Oh. Oh, nighttime also means new hint coins. Oh, okay. So yes, there can be new environmental puzzles. Not gonna open anytime soon. Boring. Alright, let me go back check here for more hint coins. Hey, see? Puzzles. Alright, okay. Just every time you go anywhere at any point ever, mash the screen. Got it. Now understood. Oh look, Professor, I found a hidden puzzle. Mash the screen every time you're anywhere. Got it. Puzzle 111. Okay, so this is like... I guess the ones that are written like with really high numbers are meant to be like the hidden ones. 40 picarats. There are either four parts, A to D, shown can be combined to form a square. Circle the one that isn't used. You're allowed to rotate the parts freely when combining them. Huh? I don't know what it's asking me. What is the question asking me? Oh, form a square. I was thinking like you fold the shapes to turn it into a cube. No. No, you're physically placing the pieces next to each other. You're placing the pieces next to each other. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Ha 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 ha. Don't know. Can I just say don't know? Is that an answer? The C and D bits are confusing as hell. Ah! Ow! Sorry. Sorry. My charger is also ringing out. Sorry, my hand is jolted. Okay. I want to say D, but I haven't actually worked out how yet. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking, right? You've got part C here, right? So, here's part C, right? Damn. It's a pretty good looking part C, you might say. Now, if we were to shove this one in to part C, you would go, right? And that would go that. And then, oh, fuck. My brilliant 3DS drawing talents are on display here immensely. Right, like that's that one, right? And then if you put the other one there, it would go Another one this US was just basic move the match type one. What? So it sounds like the US just got a bunch of puzzles that were really easy to solve. Okay. So, okay, this is the first one, right? I wish I could just continue drawing them on the screen. So that's the first piece, and now we're gonna start drawing the second piece, which goes up 1, 2, and 3. Then it goes 1, 2, and 3. I'm great at drawing. Yeah, let me draw that properly. I just want to double check. I'm double checking my work here, is what I'm doing, to make sure I know what I'm doing. So you got 1, and then it goes, and then there's those 2 there, and then that one has 3 on it. Right? Yeah. It's just this one, Steve. Just double checking to make sure that I knew what I was doing. Which I think I know what I'm doing. So I do know what I'm doing! I'm a fucking genius.
I solved it!
I solved it! That's right, D is not used. Maybe this was too easy. It took me longer to understand what the puzzle was, because I thought you were folding it into a cube rather than, just putting them next to each other. I was just double checking myself, because I'm paranoid about getting things wrong. I wish all puzzles were this easy. Wow, they really give you a 40 piker up puzzle and then just have all the characters say, damn, what a fucking easy it was. I hope you didn't fail that like a little bitch. Really did that. Okay, so it does seem that just stylus fucking the screen at every point is indeed how we find puzzles and pinpoints. Didn't realize Nights had new ones. Am I supposed to be looking for someone, Granddad? Why are you so mean? What the fuck? That's a Ferris wheel. Fuck, so I've grown, it looks more like a forest. Trying to rubbish the puzzles, throws around rubbish as they please. The deck, that's her. Okay, I'm not finding anything new here, so I'm running away. Either that or I never explored that screen to begin with. No, because I definitely found all 3 hint coins on this screen before, and I just found new ones. So it's definitely the case that there is new ones, just based on whether it's nighttime or daytime. Shout out to a lot of my Animal Cracker video fans out there. Oh goodness, whatever shall I do? What seems to be the trouble, sir? Let's see. Strong, young, and you look like you have a good back. Are you trying to make fun of me because I've had a fucked up back recently in like a number of videos? How dare you? I thank heavens you came along. I beg your pardon? I've searched everywhere and I just can't find the thing. I suppose I must have dropped it when I was out strolling by the park this afternoon. I'd go search for it myself, but it's dark outside now. It is awfully scary out there. Bah, another sod. It's just that, well, I'm no spring chicken anymore, and my eyes aren't as sharp as they used to be. So how about it, laddie? Will you, go out, help out an old man and go search in front of the park for me? What? We're in the middle of an investigation right now. Now, Luke, no need to be rude. After all, the park is but a small way away. And who knows, we might actually find some new information to aid our case there. Besides, helping those in need is the duty of any gentleman. Splendid. I'll wait right here for you to come back. I'm counting on ya. One more detail, please, sir. What exactly did you drop? Oh my, now what was it? Okay. Oh, that's right, it was my watch. Actually, the best wristwatch. Bring it back for me, laddie. Now, Luke, we need you to stop being such a cunt to everyone we come across. Curious Village is definitely the worst in terms of version-exclusive puzzles. Some make sense as they are based on different cultural things or expected knowledge, but some are just Americans do be dumb. Wow. This is mean. This is mean, how dare they? I already went here. I literally already went here. What am I doing? Hey, hang coins. Oh, that's the village hall. Right, we did go there before. Alright, so let's go here and find the best sand seal, wristwatch. Is it in the rubbish? Have you seen anything here, dude? What was your name? I've already forgotten. Dickface? Yeah, Dickface. God! Dried lost something again. I think he's getting a bit slow. He's always dropping stuff. So what did he drop this time? Well, let me guess. It was a wristwatch. Indeed, he did drop a wristwatch. Did you pick it up around here? Well, actually, no, because Beatrice was the one who found it. Thing is, it was already late when she found it, so she had to hold on to it until morning. Go to the inn, you can probably ask her for it. So there you go, now that I've got your attention. Could you give me a hand and solve this puzzle? Dark places really scare me, but I wanted to solve this puzzle so much I came out here for help. Puzzle's all about stars, you see. Maybe you can make sense of the thing. Of course, I'd be happy to help you with it. Just again, the pretense of making the game based around puzzles is just none. And like, the game is puzzles. Fuck you. I love it. I fucking love it. I really do. Look, a giant star in the night sky. How many triangles can you find in the picture? Be sure to count overlapping triangles separately. Oh, so it's counting like little ones, big ones. Some as big as their head. I'm scared. I'm scared. So gonna be a lot. There's gonna be a lot. Why does this look like a Lunar drawing? It's definitely a reference that the American viewers understand. Yeah. So this bullshit up here, right? Most of the JP puzzles only are like kanji, hiragana, and wordplay ones would be too tough to translate or a bit too adult. But there's still some that were changed because they were deemed too difficult. It's alright, I'll just play through the game on every version so we can get all of the content out of the game. You know, definitely a worthwhile use of my time. So this one is 10, right? There's 10 up here. Correct. There's one for each of the points. Plus triangles that you can make out of 2 points. There's 5 of those as well. Because it'll use 1 point to the pentagon in the middle as one end of the triangle. And you can do that for all 5 points inside of it. I don't think there's any that would do more than that. So that's 10 up there. There's one here in the house there. There's one here for the roof of the house here. Do any of the birds have triangles in them? I don't see any birds having triangles. None of the birds have triangles. I don't think the birds' tails are triangles. I don't think so. But I don't like how unconfident of that answer I am. I don't like how little confidence I have in that answer. And now here's another one that's different. In the US, you had to feel sides down to make a 5-pointed star without crossing other stars. That sounds better than this. I would prefer that, honestly. Although it does sound similar to the big one that we did earlier for the ropes. I can't see anything else. The cubes that are overlapping only make other cubes. There's no triangles in any of that. I don't see any in the birds. Any triangles. None of the other squares in the sky are triangles, obviously. There's none in the door or the windows of that house. Right, yeah, next they're circles. Or squares, so they're just small squares. The flower doesn't have any, the man doesn't have any, and I don't see any in the tweezers. Do not see any in the tweezers. I'm gonna go ahead and say 12. I might be wrong on this, I could be missing something, but I'm gonna say 12.
Luke, here's my answer.
Hey, I got it! Good, I didn't miss it.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Good, there we go. Oh, we missed 1 through 3, 7. That's right, there are 12 triangles in all. The roof and the chimney count as 1 each, and you can easily spot the 5 small triangles inside the big star. Was it hard to find all the big ones? I was more worried about the rest of it. Hey, thanks so much. I can finally go home and get some sleep. Go home first. Remember, Beatrice from the inn was the one to find Gerard's watch. Don't forget to ask her about it, okay? I gotta see you tomorrow. Come, Luke, let's go. Stuffed bear? Layton, you can have a stuffed bear. Obviously, you need it for your bed. So you need something. 6E, I'm so great. We need to make the sex... We need to finish the game on the funny sex number. We need to finish the game on 400... I was going to say 420 picarats. We're way past that point. 6,900 picarats? I guess we need to end the... not the stream. The game on 6,900 picarats. We need either the funny sex number or the funny weed number. There are only 2 things in life that matter. The funny sex number and the funny weed number. These are the only two facets of life. Why was that a puzzle? What did I touch that was a puzzle? I found a hidden puzzle! How are you meant to find every puzzle in this game? What the fuck? You really are just meant to mash the entire screen the entire time to find every puzzle. Pet menagerie. This young man is boasting about the many and varied pets he keeps. I had 10 pets. Not just canaries and dogs, but tortoises and even snakes. I can't tell how many of each animal I have, but there are 6 wings, 3 shells, and 26 legs between all of them. Can you work out how many snakes he has? Okay, so, okay. You have 10 pets, right? You have canaries, dogs, and tortoises and snakes. Okay. Okay, so you have... There are 6 wings and 3 shells. Okay, so so you got canary. So your animals are canary, canary, canary for 6 wings, 3 shells. So you got a tortoise, and a tortoise, and then you got 26 legs between them all. Well, your 2 legs, your 2 legs, your 2 legs, your 4 legs, your 4 legs, your 4 legs. So that is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Ow! Ow! Fucking ow, that hurt. I bit my tongue. 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wait, how do you count? Sorry, what? 18. 18. So there's 18 legs between these, right? Yeah, 12 plus 6, 18 legs. So one dog has 4 legs at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Another dog has that many legs. So you've got how many animals right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you got snake, which is 0, and then snake, which is 0. You have 2 snakes. 2 snakes.
Well, here's my guess.
2 snakes. I did it.
Layton's apprentice
I mean,
saves the day.
that was counting, but hey. Today is the regionally specific different puzzle special. In the US, this is just a match puzzle. Maybe it's just the hidden puzzles that are that. Also, funny sex number! We did it! I mean, there's a 13 in front of it, but that just means that you do a 69 on the person 13 times! Funny sex number! Let's fucking go! I did it. You could say that was a nice puzzle. That's right, he has 2 pet snakes. If there are 6 wings, there can only be 3 canaries with those 6 legs. 3 shells means 3 tortoises with 4 legs, each for a total of 12 legs. Add together these 6 animals have 18 legs, which leaves 4 more animals and 8 legs. Since dogs have 4 legs and snakes none, there must be 2 dogs and 2 snakes. Hey, you don't know whether any of the dogs or tortoises lost their legs. You don't know that. Have a sex in Organization 13's big chair room. You do a 69 in front of all of them. Some of them are talking about darkness, darkness, darkness. The 69 is creating such darkness. And then you've got the other ones where it's just like, damn, seeing all this 69ing that's happening is like, I know I can't feel emotions because I'm a nobody, but fuck, that's hard. Maybe I do have a burgeoning heart within me or something. And then one of them was over here saying the word recusant over and over again. And then like young Xehanort is like stops her on the sex because he wants you to. Wait, no. Mickey comes in and he's just like, this is a family friendly thing. You need to stop 69ing because we won't be able to ship Kingdom Hearts like this. So he runs up to the chairs and he goes, stops her. Just stops you from doing the 69ing in the little circle disc that they have in the front of it. That was the ending of Dream Drop Distance, right? It's been a while since I've played Dream Drop Distance, but I'm pretty sure that was the ending of the game. Not 100% confident, but I think it was. Might need to be reminded if I was wrong. That was easy! Does Luke just say that all of the hidden puzzles are the easiest puzzles in the game? My charger is... I bought a new charger for this, because the old one was fucking up, and this one's also fucking up. It's almost like I need an actual charger instead of like the shitty knockoff ones that I'm buying. But I don't know anywhere that sells legitimate 3DS chargers anymore. I wonder if that Ing gets many guests here in the country. Tap the poster. Hello there, boys. Tuning in for the night already. Good evening, Beatrice. I heard that you found a wristwatch out by the entrance to the park. Oh, that old thing? Does it belong to you, Professor? Oh no, it's Gerard's. He dropped it today while wandering about, and I asked him to help. He asked me to help him find it. Why am I not surprised? That man sheds more stuff than a cat sitting by a fireplace. All right, then here's that watch. You know, it makes sense that it belongs to Gerard. I was just thinking to myself, the professor is far too fashionable to wear this old thing. Thank you very much. We got a wristwatch. Oh yes, and just out of curiosity, you haven't seen Ramen about lately, have you? Ramen? That skinny man with the big purple lips? No, he hasn't come by today. But you know, for all his fancy clothing, I hear he's actually quite the layabout. He's probably off idling at the cafe. Why don't we go checking for him there? I see, we're being sent on a goose chase again for ramen. That's the case. I'd like to go to the cafe right away. Do you mind keeping the front door open a little longer? Oh, don't you worry, Professor. Another guest has arrived to stay the night, and I'm setting up his room. Besides, my door is always open for such a dashing gentleman such as yourself. Is it Chelmy? Is Chelmy staying here? Oh. I wanted to look in there for puzzles. I guess there are no puzzles in there. I guess there's no puzzles. Oh, and I can't go to the drawbridge. Alright, sick. Just gotta make sure that I check everywhere that I can possibly go. There's no way we can show our faces in the manor until we find some sort of clue. We must continue to investigate. I couldn't agree more, Professor. Okay. The game is very much trying to railroad me into... This is what you're doing now, by the way. You can't explore absolutely everywhere all the time. Everywhere, everything, everywhere, all at once. I should watch that. People are saying incredibly good things about everything everywhere all at once. But I haven't heard people that I know talk about a movie like that since Sorry to Bother You came out. And then I watched when I watched Sorry to Bother You, it became my favorite movie. So I should probably watch everything everywhere all at once, because I've not seen people talk about a movie the way they talk about this since Sorry to Bother You. So I should really watch it. Like, it's hard to convince me to watch other movies, but the way people are talking about this, I'm just like, yeah, I probably will. I can't into a cinema to watch it because I don't think it's on any cinemas around here. Oh, so you found my watch, did you? But of course, a gentleman always helps those in distress. Speaking of which, we're still quite worried about Ramen's whereabouts, so should probably return to our search now. Yep, St. Mysterious Strange like that. Despite its size, it can be quite challenging to find people. Can feel like running around a maze. Speaking of mazes, have you ever heard of this one, laddie? We really must be. Even Layton's just like, I'm trying to find someone who's gone missing. Stop giving me puzzles. On the run. Oh my god. It's a thief. A mysterious bandit is on the run and trying to escape the police who are hot on his trail. His entrance into this part of town is marked with an arrow. This peculiar bandit follows a particular creed and has vowed never to go backwards or turn around. Also, whenever he comes to a junction, he will always turn left or right. Now, as you can see from this map, this part of the town has multiple exits, which are labeled A to G. Of all the exits, which one will the bandit never be able to pass through? This bandit is a fucking dumbass. Okay, which one? Oh my god, my camera, my thing's fucking up all the time. My charger sucks. Which one will he never be able to pass through? Okay. So, he never goes backwards or turn around. Whenever he comes to a junction, he'll always turn left or right. My charger is really fucking up. Oh my god, charger! Ah! Ah! I'm gonna unplug it and plug it back in just entirely. It sucks. Log off the radios, chargers suck ass. So, I just want to draw on the map. Okay, you can get out of G very easily. You can get out of G very easily. Can you go from F? Okay, so you can only get to F. It's relatively easy to work out some of these, because, like, you can't go F that way, right? So F has to go here. So it goes, and to turn there, he'd have to turn there, which you can go either way. I mean, that works. Right? Yeah, you can always get out of, there. So if you were to go out of E, X, let's see. E is relatively easy. Now, if you wanted to look for D, you have to go this way. Does that make sense? Yeah. Always a junction, always a turn. Never turns backwards, never turns around. I guess a two. Yes, that was a circle. Look, don't shit on Professor Layton and the Curious Village's abilities to understand circles. Am I doing this right? Yeah, he's always turning, right? Yeah, no junctions there that I'm missing that he's not turning at. I can always get there. Okay, so to come here and go. I think it might be B. I think it's B. Yeah, any way for me to get to there. Because I need to turn that way. Can you do A, though? Oh, yeah. It's B! B!
There we go.
B! Hey! It's B!
Another puzzle solved.
That's the one main call that my hair is doing right now. B! That's right. As you can see from the diagram, the bandit must turn every time he approaches a junction. The way in which he can move through the town is set. As a result, no matter how he approaches exit B, he'll never be able to leave through it. I feel like the diagram they drew for that was way more complicated than what I was doing. I feel like the way they drew this was way more complicated than what I did. That seems way more complex. I guess that's just like you work out how you can, like, if he goes, just extrapolate every single possible turn. You're a sharp one, laddie. Why, thank you. I am a sharp lad. It's alright. Parts of my skin are just falling off. You know, if you're looking for someone, you should ask around the inn or cafe. As you know, the inn is right by the entrance to the village. Cafe is right at the fork in the road, just north of here. We've already searched the inn, but checking the cafe sounds like a good idea. We'll be sure to stop by. Alright then, thanks again. It really helps me out. Think nothing of it. Cream rug? It would match Layton's jacket. Oh, she's back. Hello. And by back, I mean she never left. Good evening to you, sir. It's almost my bedtime, but I've got one more puzzle for you. Want to see it? More puzzles. Here we go. 1,000 times. Alright. What on earth is this message getting at? The following is written on a piece of paper you picked up. Blank is 1,000 times blank blank. To turn this strange message into a proper sentence, all you need to do is fill in the blank spaces with a single letter of the alphabet. But what could it be? You'll need to use the same letter for all 3 blank spaces. Egg people? Don't worry about it. They don't look as weird as some of the other characters we've seen in this game at this point. Wait, letters? What? Blank is 1,000 times blank blank? Huh? What the fuck is this question? What? A is 1,000 times A. B is 1,000 times B. C is 1,000 times B. The fuck is this asking me? What? Huh? Oh! No? Zero? Because it's 0 is 1000 times 0? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What? I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused. I want to say O. Because if you times 0 by 1000, it's... I'm going to say O.
There we go.
No.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Has something to do with size? I'm using hint coins on this. I've got no idea. English only has to, if you try each letter, you're bound to come across the solution eventually. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck off! D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. I've got no idea. The puzzle talks about one object being 1000 times another. Perhaps this phrase relates to size in some way. Okay, give me another one. Puzzle deals with units. Can you think of any letter used to indicate measurements of length? Oh, M! Meter to millimeter. Oh. Oh. Meter, millimeter. Oh, that's clever. That's clever. That's clever.
There we go.
Meter to millimeter.
Every puzzle has an answer.
That's clever. That's clever. The sheer absurdity of what the question starts with was really hard for me to work that out. The question just starts with so little there that my brain just couldn't pass anything. Even when it was size, I'm just like, what? Like, I'm thinking, like, if you have, like, V, and then you put, like, two V's next to each other, it looks like a W. Ah. Size measurements. That makes sense. Okay. Size measurements. Like, they asked the question in such an obtuse way, so that was confusing. Surprisingly, despite this being about the metric system, it's the same in all regions. Get fucked, Americans. How is that the one that's the same? Such a good job, I'll tell you a secret. I literally used 3 hint coins on it. I've heard that there's a man-eating monster in the tower, and that's why everyone stays away. What the fuck? Once enough think there's actually a monster inside, but the place is dangerous. So be careful in there, Mr. Bookcase? Layton seems like a nerd who would love books. Yeah. That was a good puzzle. It was so obtuse to start with that I couldn't pass anything. But it is clever. It is clever as a riddle. But it just started so obtuse that I couldn't work it out. The cat and mouse are back, by the way. The cat and mouse are back. Professor, there's a cat here. Oh, hey, kitty, 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 kitty. Animals are very dear to you, aren't they, Luke? Well, I've just the puzzle for you, then. Alright, how many dead animals in this one? Here's a bookcase. My parents gave me it to store my books, but I hate reading. 25. Something ends in 5. Oh, yeah, there's been ones that end in 5 before. 5 cats catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. With that in mind, how many cats does it take to catch 100 mice in 100 minutes? What? Wait. 1? What? 5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. With that in mind, how many cats does it take to catch 100 mice in 100 minutes? Oh, 5. If you have 5 cats, they catch a mouse a minute. So to catch a mouse at 5? 5? 5?
I think I've got it.
Is it just 5? Okay, it's just 5. Sometimes puzzles are so simple that my brain overthinks it. 5 cats. If 5 cats catch 5 mice 5 minutes, if the mouse hunt continues for another 5 minutes, you can spend a total of 10 mice to get caught. In other words, the same 5 cats catch 10 mice, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 mice, 20 minutes. Simple matter to work out how long the 5 cats work. There's just a pile of dead mice there. I hear you love animals, Luke, so think about these 100 dead mice. Wonderful job there, Luke. More painting scraps. Did one of the cat or mice have it? I didn't really touch it. I don't know what it's about cats, Professor. I'm just a big softie when it comes to them. Oh! Hidden alleyway. There's a puzzle hidden here. I love how no cat has ever worked 100 times in a row. This is true. This is very true. You gotta love how the game already had extremely small amounts of pretense of just all of the characters were just saying, by the way, this reminds me of a puzzle, or hey, would you like to solve this puzzle? Like, there was already barely any pretense for the puzzles before. Luke is now just saying, I found a hidden one. Like, the levels of pretense for setting up puzzles is getting lower and lower, and it already started on the fucking floor. Again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it is funny. By the way, worm in the apple. Oh, I hate sliding puzzles. I'm bad at them. Worm's life dream is to make it to the middle of this apple. Complete this puzzle. Complete the slide puzzle. Make his dream come true. With only 8 tiles, this task might look easy, but it's probably harder than you think. I am atrociously awful at these. I'm so fucking bad at these. Ah, there he is. Hello. Hi there, buddy. Okay. So I usually just go for the rotate method until things work out. That's what I normally do in the other games until it works. Wait, what? Oh, they're showing the apples on the outside. I was about to say, wait, how is that piece at the bottom there when it's on the top there? Did you mean you had to fix the restaurant sign so it said the right words? I'd suck at that. Okay, so the top and bottom pieces can actually be the same. I'm tempted to just burn 3 hint coins on this immediately, because I've talked about how bad I am at certain kinds of puzzles before. This may be the single worst type of puzzle for me. This may be the single worst puzzle type for me. I don't know if I've ever solved one of these in my life. I genuinely don't think I have. I think every time a sliding puzzle like this has come up in a video game, I have looked up the answer online. I think every single time. Except for maybe Skycape Dungeon and Skyward Sword. But that was different. Yeah, I'm guessing. Should I just burn the hint coins on this? I'm never gonna... Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna do it. Slide puzzle is only 8 tiles, so don't be intimidated. Take your time with it. If you can't see much progress, try something new with each move. Don't get stuck moving tiles in the same pattern over and over again. I can't do this. I know I can't. Have you noticed that a few tiles look very similar? Yeah, focus your attention on those. Yep. If you're still having trouble, start by moving the tiles in the upper left corner out of its starting location. You can't finish the puzzle without doing so. Oh, fuck. I'll just basically give you the answer by the end. Moving the tile in the upper left corner out of its starting location. You can't finish the puzzle without doing so. Wait. Yep, not doing this. Not doing it! Not doing it! Not doing it. Not doing it. I will come back later. I will come back later. I don't want to cry on stream. No, I didn't mean to tap the exact same thing again. I don't want to cry on stream, so I'm not doing this now. I'm not doing this now. So I will do it later, because I know I can't do that. I know I can't. I know it's impossible. I did 3 questions. I did 3 hint coins, and the information it's given me is not enough for me to solve it, so I'm just gonna skip it. I know I can't do those. I know I can't. I promise I'm not going to look up the answer between streams. I promise that's not what I'm doing. Hey, out looking for ramen, are you? Yep, you're definitely looking for ramen. So you still haven't found the guy. Listen, streets here are dangerous at night. Highly dangerous. You can't go running around the village with a kid, because that's dangerous. Highly dangerous. We saw 2 kids just hanging out outside before. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to punish your poor judgment with a puzzle. But you'll solve it, yeah? Of course. Okay. Okay. Number maze. That's a lot of numbers. Try this number maze for size. Start from the center square and continue until you reach one of the goal squares, AD. Wait. Start from the center. Continue until you reach one of the goal squares. Here are the rules. You can move the number of squares written on the same, you can move the number of squares written on the square you are currently on. You can only move horizontally or vertically, but only one direction per move. You must land exactly on a goal square to finish. Which goal square can you reach? Oh, fuck me. Okay. I agree, that kind of puzzle is super frustrating to do. I literally don't think I've ever solved one in my life. I cannot think of a situation where I have solved one in my life. For the slide puzzles. I can't think of a single one I've ever been able to solve. Like, there is something about how you're meant to do them that I just don't know. So, I'm not even going to try. I'm not even going to try. It can wait till later. Alright, so we're starting on 2. I fucking wish this game would let you draw on these ones where it asks you to circle it. I really wish it would just let you fucking draw on it. It never ends. In the US, this was a series of letters you had to find the pattern for. Why is there so many in this? What the heck? What the heck? Okay, so you go there, you're going to 2. Okay. Then from 2, you can go to... Okay, well, we're gonna do... Oh, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to just... I'm just gonna trial and error at this. I'm just gonna go, and we're going to try options counterclockwise for just the entire thing. And we'll see how we go. So we start at 2, we go up, we're at 4. We go 4 up, we can't do that. We go 4 left, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 up, we can't do it. Down, okay, 1, 2, 3. 2 goes 1, 2. 2 goes 1, 2. 2 goes 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, trial and error is not going to work for this because you've got like a million fucking options. Wait, there's an easy way to do this. Wait, I'm a fucking idiot. There's an easy way to do this. You don't even need to work it out from the start. You've just got to work out which side part gets you in there. There's only one direction you can go into any of the letters on the side, so you work out if any of the tiles next to it actually reach you in there. What am I doing? It's actually easy. It's actually easy as hell. So 3, no, 7, no, 6, no, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 2, and 2, that doesn't even count. All those are too small. 3, and so then we go here, 3, no, 4, no, 2, no, 2, no, 2, no, 4, no, 1, 2, 3, no, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, no, oh, B. It's B, because 2 is right there. I don't care how you'd get there, but it's B.
That should do it.
You don't actually need to work it out. You can just work out what's the only thing that'll get you into the end. And then
Another puzzle
you don't need to work out how to actually get there. You just need to work out what's the only option that lets you get into the end. That's actually really easy. That's right, the answer is B. Look at the puzzle to see the route. This puzzle looks difficult. Working it out backwards makes it obvious that B is the only reachable goal square. Yeah, there, yeah. Work it out backwards and it's, yeah. The route is complicated, but there's only one option backwards that works. And if there was multiple tiles that worked there, you would have just tried only the things that worked. Yeah, there we go. Easy. Well, it looks like you solved it all right. Of course, we all knew a brain box like you would solve it. If you're looking for the cafe, it's right there. But it's way past that kid's best time, you know? Way past! So Dale can start making noise again at any time. Trust me on this one, Professor. Get back to the inn, yeah? Back to the inn. A teak bureau? Well, Layton will do that, because Layton is, Luca's too young to know what a bureau means. Good morning. Hey, Howard! Welcome to the stream. Morning! Man, what time is it for you? Because it's like 5:18 for me, which for most people in the States means it's like the middle of the fucking night. Way too late for anyone to reasonably be watching a stream. I'm probably going to go around and check all of the areas around here for puzzles. And end the stream before we go into the end. 9:18 a.m.? Damn! Damn. God, no wonder it's so difficult for you to make it to my streams. Fuck! I start my streams at like freaking 6 in the morning for you. For the most part. Unless it's one of my Final Fantasy ones, in which case I'm starting it way earlier than that, even that. Yeah, no wonder. Glad you can make it. Oh, the market shut for the night. Why does this old lady keep pointing out things menacingly like... Hey, hand coin. Hand coins. Hey, hand coins. Hand coins, let's go. Music in this game is great. Seriously, like, just... Fucking 3DS is so good. Like, sorry, not even 3DS, DS. DS is so good. There's so many fucking games on the DS that it just have, like, fantastic art style and animation and music and, like, what the fuck? Again, people fucking nailed how to make this console fucking good. Jesus Christ. It's just so consistent. Why aren't you two up late playing detective? If you like solving mysteries so much, do me a favor and help me with a puzzle, would you? We've solved like a shitload of puzzles, by the way. 35 Pico Arts. Like, I think we're past 50 at this point. Which, like, damn. The highest we've seen is like 116 or something. Or like, it's somewhere, no, 111 I think we saw. So, like fucking, damn. We might be like halfway through the game. Or at least the puzzles. When you weren't looking, someone came by and gobbled up your fish dinner. Well, thank you, because I wouldn't have eaten it. The three brothers near the scene of this dastardly crime this to say. Me? Oh yeah, I ate it. It was nice too. I saw A eat that fish right up. B and I didn't eat the fish. One of these three brothers is lying to you, but which one is it? Wait, aren't they all saying the same thing? Wait, aren't they all saying the same thing? Aren't they all just saying A ate it? Me? Oh yeah, I ate it. It was nice too. I saw A eat that fish right up. B and I didn't eat that fish. You decided to call the cops on the three brothers breaking into your house. Eating your food was just extra. Okay, here's my reasoning. Here's my reasoning. A is lying. He's not lying about the fact that he ate it. He's lying about it being nice. Because he ate fish, and fish is foul and disgusting and horrifying. And tastes like Satan took a shit in your mouth and made it salty. So A is clearly lying because he said it tasted good. So A is the liar.
Luke, here's my
I'm going to lose the
answer.
Picarats on this. I'll lose the Picarats on the bet.
How embarrassing.
You're looking for the liar in the bunch, not the person who ate your fish. He is the liar! He said it was good! I'll lose the Picarats on the bet. I'm fine with it. Oh shit, I lost 11 of them. Fuck. Okay, that's actually a lot of Picarats I lost on that. Flawless reason. Exactly! Food rant. Perfect use. Perfect emote. Best emote on Twitch. No, sorry, I'm obviously lying. Octolith Taken's clearly the best one. But food rant's definitely second. Ah! Jesus Christ. Scared the shit out of me, that fucking fish emote. I like the way that I've got the lines here, it looks like it's popping out from like my webcam area. Aren't they all saying the same thing? Aren't they all saying the same thing? Wait, what? I think they take away more if it's like a, if it's like pick one type puzzles. That's fair, because then it's just like, yeah. I genuinely don't know what the... What am I misreading? I saw A eat that fish right up. B and I didn't eat the fish. They're all saying that A ate the fish. They all shared in it. They all shared in it.
That should do it.
They all shared the food.
Every puzzle has an answer.
They all shared. They all shared the fish. Is that what it was? The liar is C. A and C split your dinner and each ate half. The answer becomes clear when you realize that if A is lying, B must be lying as well. The same thing happens when you assume that B is the liar. Therefore, the only possible answer is that C is lying. A scenario that only works if C actually did eat some of the fish. That one's silly. It's a silly riddle. It's not a bad one, but it's a silly one. Here, I thought you were just another well-dressed city slicker. Agnes, I've solved like 4 of your puzzles now. You showed me. Well, I believe one good turn deserves another, so why don't you let me take a look at your fortune? Oh, this isn't good. You keep saying that. I see a series of inauspicious events occurring during your stay in St. Mystere. Watch your step. Television? Well, it's way too late for Luke to be watching television at this time of night. Just like the justifications for puzzles, my justifications for why Luke doesn't get any furniture will get looser and looser as the series goes on. Must be a pain having to keep up your investigation all through the night. How about a puzzle to break to take off the edge? A puzzle break? Excuse me, it's been most of my investigation at this point. I've got just the puzzle for a night like this. Monster! You don't belong in this world, monster! Oh no, the village is in great peril! As you read this, a fearsome monster is launching an attack on Saint Mystere. Ward off the beast by stabbing it in the eye. And for goodness sake, hurry! Oh, is Stephen Trump with the name tag that says, look, I think the professor should have that one. Wait, what? Wait. A fearsome monster is launching an attack on Saint Mystere. Ward off the beast by stabbing it in the eye, and for goodness sake, hurry. What's happening? Because it had evil eyes? I don't know.
That should do it.
What? Aww.
I suppose.
Beast
I
is there
thought
somewhere,
wrong.
so keep searching. What is this? Is the weirdest one in the game so far. Like, even just the presentation of it is. What's the guy say? Is it off to the side? So I assumed it was down there because of the evil eyes in the window. It's the man! Clearly. This is such a weird fucking puzzle. The tree, because trees don't have eyes. Trees don't have eyes.
Luke, here's my answer. I suppose I thought wrong.
What? This one fucked me up. What? What? Stab the man in the face! I'm gonna lose all the figure outs on this.
Luke, here's my answer.
How is this
I
a
suppose
puzzle?
I thought wrong.
What the fuck? Stab the cat in the face!
There we go. I suppose I thought wrong.
What is this? What is this? What the fuck is this? That? I don't know. I have no idea what
Here's
I'm
my
doing.
answer.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh, how embarrassing.
What? We're just standing around watching the person completely into this one, stabbing passerbys, cats, and trees. Damn, Layton was the murderer all along. Is it that? Is it this?
Luke, here's my answer.
What the fuck is this?
I suppose I thought wrong.
What the hell is this? I think I need hidden coins. At a glance, picture appears to be filled with glowing objects that could well be eyes. But remember, there's only one monster attacking the village. That one? Because it's the only thing that's one set of eyes?
Luke, here's my answer. I suppose I
What the
thought wrong.
fuck is this? What is this? The monster is huge. In fact, it's so big it could well cover the whole of the village. It's the moon! The moon is the monster!
That should do it.
This is the moon.
Another puzzle solved.
It's the moon. Well done. It seems the theme was hiding in the night sky. You certainly gave it what for. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was this bullshit? There's not even an explanation as to why. No, it's just fuck you, it's the moon. What the fuck? What the actual shit? Oh! No! Turn it side on. Look, I'll bring it up to the camera. The moon is its eye, that's its mouth, the tree, there's its horns there, and there's its legs. If you turn it on its side, the monster is the entire outline of the night sky. And the moon just happens to be where its eye is. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's so stupid! I mean, it's making me laugh. It's making me laugh. But it's so fucking dumb. But it's so stupid. It's fucking stupid. But I am laughing, so is it bad? I don't think so. But what the fuck? Short about that puzzle. Since it's getting late, I should warn you that both about the kidnapper that's been sneaking around. Yes, thanks for making us waste our time on a puzzle before you told us that. Make sure you don't get snatched up walking around saying Miss Deer. That'd be a great age shame. Ha ha ha! Everyone here is so calm about the fact that someone's kidnapping people. Here's something kind of related. In D&D, there's an enemy called the House Hunter, but it's just a giant mimic that takes the form of a house. Some even get together to pretend to be villagers. What the shit? What the fuck? Oh my god, Angry Man is back. I didn't mean to tap Angry Man, but I tapped Angry Man. Ah! I can't sleep because of this stupid puzzle. I've been thinking about it for hours. I'm gonna lose it for real this time if I don't work it out. Ah! This guy normally has really difficult puzzles, so I'm scared. Well, now that I know you can kill monsters, you should be able to handle a kidnapper just fine. You were able to stab the fucking moon. So, you did pretty well. Oh, okay. Alright. It's gonna hurt my brain to just physically look at this. Because it's just, like, visual illusion thing. A star the same shape and size as the one shown on the right is hidden somewhere in this picture. Trace its outline below. Okay. Okay. I found it! I found it! Found it. Throw it anywhere on there. Same shape and size. Okay. Alright, so we're just looking for a triangle that's like an equilateral. Oh, not strictly equilateral, but like at least isosceles. Have you seen the isosceles triangle? It's a triangle with two angles that are 69 degrees and one angle that's 42.0 degrees. It's the isosceles triangle. Checking out the triangles. I already hate this one. It's hurting my brain to physically look at. It's doing that at the very least. It hurts to look at. Ah, God. It physically hurts to look at it. I'm just going through all the triangles. I'm just trying to say, I found it, I found it, I found it, I found it. It's all good. Wait. No, I found it! Wait, fuck. Tracing it's gonna be the hardest thing. I hope that's accurate enough.
How does this sound?
There we go. Found it! I found it by looking for the pentagon, not for the square, not for the triangle. Okay, I was looking for the triangle, and then I found the pentagon in the center of it. You got it! Doesn't spotting a star earn you a free wish? Hey! Why'd you have to go and tell me the answer? I've been thinking up for an answer for days and you just go and ruin it. Some help you are. This guy's always mad when I solve his puzzles. I swear we just do it to piss him off at this point. Alright, sorry for blowing my top there, pal. That was out of order. And now he's more chill about it. Hand coin! Damn it! I hate you so much, I'll give you this painting piece! No, he was just trying to stuff it down our throat in an attempt to choke us to death. He's the murderer. So you know what the real solution's gonna be? You know what the real solution's gonna be? Of who the murderer is in the town? It's everyone. Every single person in the town collaboratively worked together to do the murder because they were sick of their entire town being owned by a single fucking person. So they all collaboratively worked together to slowly just kill everyone in the Reinhold family. And they just pretend that they're obsessed with puzzles to slow you down so you don't solve it. Or you get so fed up trying to solve this many puzzles that you leave without actually doing anything. Clearly what's going on. Clearly what's going on. It's still a fucked up bit of world building for this, where it's just like, yeah, there's just one person, and he just owns the entire town and the land and the buildings themselves of the entire fucking place. Yeah, fucked up. Hello there. You've made quite the mess of a place. Ah! Should I never finish typing for coins out here today? There we go. I'm actually using coins more frequently now to try and work out how to stab monsters in the face, so... Actually, how many do I have? I'm pretty sure I've got quite a few. Yeah, I've got 58. I've literally solved less puzzles than that. Look, it's a hidden puzzle! Just no justification whatsoever. Tetrahedron trial. So many triangles. Triangles are the geometrical shape of puzzles. The image below is of a tetrahedron that has been disassembled so that each of its four faces lie flat. Which of the triangles should you insert in the place of the question mark, so that when the tetrahedron is put together, both the red and blue lines continue unbroken from one face to the next? Okay, Okay, I've literally had this puzzle. Like, I had this puzzle as a thing when I was younger. Like, it was a bunch of triangles that had different colored lines on them. And you'd have a bunch of cards that would tell you start the puzzle by laying down these certain pieces in this order. Now you need to place down every single other piece and have every single color on each of the triangles match each other. I literally owned this puzzle when I was younger. That had 3 colors. That had either 3 or 4 colors for the lines. I don't remember how many, but yeah. Literally had a puzzle like this when I was younger. Now, the problem is that I was never good at it, so, you know. Alright, so here's the big thing. Here's the real big fish of this puzzle. This was a kanji thing in Japan. Fair. Here's the real big fish of this puzzle. You gotta look at where the connecting face is and realize that a blue line needs to be in the center of 2 red lines. Now, this piece B does have that, but sadly, the lines don't continue on. I guess the lines don't have to like be perfectly straight or anything, I guess. Yeah, there's only 2 pieces that it can possibly be, and it's B or C. They're the only ones that have 2 reds and a blue on a single line, which is what needs to match up here. Question is, out of those 2, which one is it? Am I annoying yet? Yes? Oh, okay, fair. Trying to visualize. Need to rotate a cow in your brain. Yeah. So this line, okay, so this line goes down. So if you were to angle that way, that goes down to like straight the fuck up, which is no. Let's go. My brain is saying B, but my brain is known to be a dumb cunt. So I don't know. I'm having a hard time visually rotating the apple in my brain to work this out. So that's going there. We'll go to that side. I'm gonna go with B. My gut is saying B.
Well, here's my guess.
False
I'd let you
testicles.
down, Professor.
Fuck. Okay. I'm just having a really hard time visualizing it in my brain how to actually rotate them. I wish I could draw on the fucking screen. Is what I'm saying. Then C.
How does this sound?
Then C. Yeah, then C. Okay. I was just having a hard time visualizing how to turn the lines in my brain to see which one matched up with which. Excellent. 3-dimensional visualization is crucial to solving this puzzle. You don't say. You don't say. So why can't it be B? What stops it from being B? Wait, why can't it be B? Can anyone see why? Because I can't. Like, look at B on the answers screen here. If you were to put the side that's on the right now as the connector one, why doesn't that work? Why doesn't B work? Huh? But they should. What stops them from not connecting correctly, though? What stops them from connecting properly? Because straight up, they look like they have the same, like the lines come out at the same angle there. Because again, like what I was describing before, it's 2 reds on the outside with a blue in the middle, which the right-hand side of B has that. So if that was to connect onto there, what stops it from not working? Huh? I'm bringing up my paint program for a second. Give me a second. I'm literally pasting this into my paint program, and I'm going to fucking cut out images to try and explain to myself why this isn't working. Because I have no idea right now, looking at it. Huh? Alright, I'm gonna bring this up on my main screen, on my big screen here. Right? Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in. Maybe the drawing within the triangle. Alright, so so that's the correct solution on the left-hand side, right? So I'm gonna lasso this one on B with my incredibly straight line hand skills. As in, not the blue and red, but the other inner lines wouldn't match? They should, I think. Okay, can anyone explain to me why this is wrong? Can anyone explain to me why this is wrong? Because I've now physically taken the images and I've translated it into this, and it looks and it looks like that's how it would. Why is that wrong? What? It's gonna be. Oh wait, is it? Oh, is it a wait? It's a 3D shape. Oh, it's a 3D shape. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, Oh, they're folding up when. Oh. Oh, no wonder. Oh, so it's fold. Okay, yeah. If you fold that, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, fair. Okay, I completely missed that part. My bad. Yeah, because if you fold that, like, oh, it's still rectangle selected. Yeah, if you were to fold it, that's. Oh my god. On your drawing! Yeah, if you would connect it, that would connect to this, that connects to that, and then, yeah, this connects to... Oh, I forgot it was folding into a pyramid. Okay, I didn't forget that. I straight up didn't remember. I don't remember reading that. Oh, okay. Okay, I completely missed that it was doing that. Because I was about to say, I've literally traced it, and this works. Why is it wrong? Why is it wrong? It literally does connect. Oh, it's a 3D pyramid. I missed that part of the puzzle entirely. My bad. My bad. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. My bad. Sorry. Okay. If I had read that part, I would have been able to get that. If I read it and had actually internalized that it was going to be that, then I would have been able to connect the lines on the outside. Because I worked out that it had to be B or C. And I literally just guessed because I didn't know which one was wrong. I completely missed that it was going to do that. Okay. Okay. My bad. I would have been able to solve that. I would have been able to solve that if I actually read that part. Whoops. It does say tetrahedron, which is a 3D shape. That's on me. That's on me. Rate the bookshelf, rate the chairs, rate the paintings, rate the kid. Man, I have no idea what the age of you are. Is Prosciutto. Why do I feel like I'm in fucking Golden Wing now? With the names of these characters. Hey, what do you want? Spit it out so I can get back to my dinner. I don't suppose you've seen Ramen, the servant from the Reinhold Manor, have you? Gobble snuff, nom nom nom. Of course I've seen him. He's kind of hard to miss with those huge purple lips, but I haven't seen him today. Now, if you haven't noticed, I'm in the middle of important business here. Can you leave me alone? Of course, please excuse the interruption. Alright. This hand reminds me of a puzzle. Professor, do you want me to make you a sandwich? What is the optimal way to lay out all of the pieces of this sandwich so it has maximum tastiness? The correct answer is to cut off the crust because Layton doesn't like the crust because he's British and therefore likes his food to be as boring as possible. Alright, wow. Wow, I have a lot of things here. Holy shit, I have a lot of things here. What the fuck? A large gate bars the way through the basic clock tower. In order to investigate on the north side, imperative we make our way through the gate. How do we get through? Positive, a Gantuan gentleman named Deke is in front of the clock tower, gate presenting all through as solve 12 puzzles. That's easy enough, but it is a bit odd. Everyone in this village has a curiously strong affinity for puzzles. Yeah, it's weird that he doesn't let other people in unless they solve 12 puzzles. North side of the same as here. Finally, we can see a pass through the gate and made our way to the north of the village. Right here are winding and narrow. Surely one of these people knows Ramon's whereabouts. I'll be sure to ask around. Gathering information. After talking with that boisterous fellow Jarvis, we learned that a man by the name of Zapone may have information for us. He's found hanging out in that area past the gate with a road forks. Zapone's all talk. Talking to Zapone? Zapone? I don't know. One thing is certain, the man sound like he has valuable information, which is to say he didn't know much of anything. Oh well. At least he let us know where we should stick our crouton. You know the restaurant down by the park for more information. God, living in this village would be a nightmare. It sounds like it's the worst. It sounds like it's the fucking worst. And not just because a single person owns all of the land and buildings. Rooms of the restaurant. Rumor mill is churning, feeding the frenzy a certain number of disappearances, and the thunderous booming there said to emanate from the top of above St. Mystere. Top it off, Cruton says the shadowy figures running around kidnapping people. We need to visit the local cafe to find out more. I didn't check all my journal entries. Gerard's request. Investigation continues even as night falls upon St. Mystere. We were on our way to the cafe through the passage below the clock tower when we bumped into Gerard, who was in a spot of a bother. He said he dropped something of great value near the park, but is scared of venturing alone at night. As I always tell Luke, a gentleman's first duty is to help out those around him, so we offered to aid in search. Near at night. Dick pointed us out in Beatrice's direction, and she was the one who actually found Gerard's lost watch. Poor Dick really was stuck when we found him. Though terrified of being out in the dark, he refused to go home until he solved the puzzle that was bothering him. I guess we should pay Beatrice a visit. Beatrice advised. We just said that Ramen frequents a small cafe in the village, and we might be able to find him there. Just give us Gerard's lost watch. As soon as we return the watch to its owner, we can get back to our investigation in a timely manner. Layton, nothing we've done in this game has been timely. Nothing at all. With Gerard's watch returns, we are finally free to return our investigation of Rama's disappearance. I must admit that I'm feeling a bit weary and do hope we find him at the cafe. After all this fucking time, goddamn person. Alright, we have new mysteries. Lady Dahlia. Baron holds late life Viola is pictured cradling a baby in the photograph on Lady Dahlia's desk. While the two women seem to be completely strangers to each other, their resemblance to each other is too uncanny to be a coincidence. What's really going on here? And this, village disappearances. Rumor has it that a number of villagers have disappeared recently. Oddly enough, those who disappear or are abducted, as some suggest, often do so after complaining of general fatigue or other minor health issues. And no one here seems to care, like, too greatly at the very least. Alright. We build more of the dog! Put the eyes in place. God, that's so... Please fill out the rest of its face so it's not as horrifying. Thank God. Thank God. We've built so much of this robot dog. Look how much of the robot dog we've built. Oh my God. We've almost built the entire robot dog. And there's the inn. Yes, I see improvement over here. What about Luke? My room's barren. I need furniture right away. That seems accurate to me. I think I've done it correctly there. And the painting. How many pieces of the painting do I have? I have a lot of the corners now. Let's go. I have a little... Wait, what the fuck? What? It disappeared on me. Ah! I think I technically left it. Stop! Go to the painting. Wait, we might need to call Job Protective Services on you. Luke's been a shit. Luke will get furniture when he stops being a shit. Sorry, I'm just acting like a parent. That's what parents do. I definitely need more of this puzzle to actually start working out some parts of it. Though I'm also not great at jigsaw puzzles and GL. Music's a groover. Oh, that does match. That actually does match. Probably not that. Ah! 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 Why would you call Child Protective Services? I don't have a child. I mean, there's this weird kid who keeps following me, but we have no relation. You're allowed to abuse children if they're not legally, if you're not legally their guardian. There's probably a disturbingly high number of people who actually agree with that statement that I just said. Okay, so that all matches. Though I'm beginning to suspect that this goes on the roof. The roof, sorry. Blah, 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 blah. Why, yes, I do enjoy making sounds. How did you know? I'm trying to solve a puzzle that I don't have all the pieces for. What am I doing? I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna wait until I get more pieces. I'm gonna wait until I get more pieces for that. But anyway, I am gonna call it there. I am gonna call it there. Which one am I 7 on? 7 on this one. Damn, we did actually, we doubled our puzzle count today. I'm sorry, I just know, I'm looking at the save files there. We chose the file 3 today to start at 27. We fucking doubled our completed puzzle count today. And there's also one puzzle that we're not gonna solve right now. Damn. Crushing this game. I mean, I didn't expect this game to be massively fucking long. But yeah, this game's really good. This game is really good. Like, I definitely don't think it's a flawless game. Don't get me wrong. Like, some of the puzzles are not as satisfying, although I don't think... it's either I'm starting to see through the bullshit more frequently of what the absurd, ridiculous puzzles are, of like the riddles where the riddles just don't make any sense. It's either I'm seeing through it more, or we haven't gotten as many awful ones today of just like the... I mean, some of them are ridiculous. Some of them are ridiculous. Maybe I'm just in a better mood, so I'm not like annoyed at the ones that are bullshit. Maybe it's just that. But yeah. The game is definitely fun, right? The game absolutely has its level of charm that it is just satisfying to solve. Like to play through. I mean, puzzles are fun. Like, puzzles are fun. I do like puzzles. I'm just someone who likes certain types of puzzles, and there's just certain types of puzzles that I don't like. But I think this game is doing a good balance of just like exploration, cool, funny dialogue between characters, because the characters of the town are pretty wacky, and like Layton's got I like Layton's personality and the way that he talks to people and stuff like that. He's just like a pristine gentleman and stuff like that. But he's got his like little snarky bits that he does every now and then. And like, if the game was just literally one puzzle, and there was nothing else to it, then it wouldn't be good. Because it would just be a puzzle game. Like, you would just buy a puzzle book at a news agency, for like way cheaper than a DS game. But the fact that it has really good art style, calming, relaxing music that's in the background, and the fact that the story is already getting twisty and turny, right? Like, the story started off on a simple basis, and we're already escalating to just like, wait, actually the plot of the game has a lot of fucked up shit going on. Like, there's already a murder. There's like a race to own the town. And there's someone running around abducting people, right? Like, it works really well for the game that it's a puzzle game, and then on top of that, there's a large mystery to solve. So, and stuff like that. Like, I would definitely say the game is absolutely not for everyone. The fact that it is just, like, the puzzles do feel disconnected from the story. Like, I would say the biggest problem with the game, and it's a problem in the sense that it will bounce certain people off of it or make them not care, is that the puzzles are not connected to what you're doing in the game in the slightest. Like, the puzzles are completely unrelated to any of the mysteries that you're solving. The reasoning for the puzzles showing up is so... nothing? Like, again, as I said, I find it funny. And I'm enjoying both the mystery aspect of the game and the puzzle solving aspect of the game. I'm enjoying those things, but I'd say the biggest flaw of the game is that those two things are completely disparate. There is like nothing that ties those things together, but because the game is being so blunt and just having no sense of trying to justify it, I'm finding it kind of funny. But I definitely think there would be some people where they're interested in the mystery. They're interested in the mystery, right? Like, they're curious about the mystery of the Curious Village. They want to solve the mystery and stuff like that. But while they're trying to do that, the game is getting in their way by just saying, solve an unrelated puzzle. It's definitely something that wouldn't be for everyone because of that massive disconnect that the two main aspects of the game have. But as someone who I think is relatively good at picking up what a game's going for, and also someone who just finds that lack of justification hilarious, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying both parts of the game separately, and the fact that they clash so hard I find funny. So, yeah, it's working well. I am very much enjoying it. I'm very much enjoying it. Like, it's weird that you can have a game that is solving puzzles, and they're like, some of the puzzles can be kind of challenging and stuff like that, but there's still an element of relaxation about it, which I guess is just like the sign of good puzzles. I think the sign of like puzzles are masterfully crafted if while the person solving it is solving it, they're flexing their brain and they're having to think and they're having to solve difficult puzzles by using brain power, and that's a relaxing experience. I think that's the sign that your puzzles are good. Like, your puzzles are well done if, despite them being difficult, it's a relaxing experience as opposed to a frustrating or agonizing experience. And I would say, outside of certain types of puzzles, which are also just the certain types of puzzles that I don't like, and the more egregious versions of them in this game, the game, like, is doing a pretty consistent job of difficult but relaxing, which is again the sign of a good puzzle. And I think the fact that I've I don't know, the game was leaning me towards a perfectionist philosophy to start with. Find every puzzle, solve every puzzle without getting it wrong for a high score, find every hint coin, and never use the hint coins for a high score on how many hint coins you have. I think abandoning that concept is definitely helpful, because now when I get a puzzle wrong, my thing is more so, okay, shit, let me rethink that, as opposed to getting annoyed, that, like, feeling like the game fucked me over because I got the question wrong, because I couldn't guarantee get it right the first time. Like, abandoning a perfectionist mindset for this game for a first-time playthrough, I think is important. This game would be a nightmare for completionists who want to do it perfectly on their first run. Because, like, if you get a single thing wrong, you'd lose Pika rods. And then the only solution is to, like, save and reload. But then saving and reloading a puzzle game kind of defeats the purpose. So, yeah. A completionist or a perfectionist mentality is also something that will bite you on the arse. And I think that's what happened last stream. Was just the idea of getting anything wrong was just like, well, shit, I shouldn't be because the game is literally scoring me. But abandoning that idea, I think, is helping. Anyway, I am out of here. Thank you all so much for watching. Next time, we'll enter the cafe. I was about to say, assuming I can remember, but the game gives me a recap every time, thankfully. So, we'll enter the cafe, and Ramen will totally be there. He'll admit to doing the murder, and then the game will be over, and it'll be solved instantly. And we won't worry about the person who's kidnapping people, because that hasn't anything to do with what we're doing. Oh, also, Ramen will have the golden apple, and we'll steal it and become lords of the city. Town. Village! Probably the word village, because that's in the name. So, until next time, this is version 2, signing out.